is ready for some action tonight as the Huskies get ready to face the Redhawks. College football on CBS Sports Network is powered by Geico. And tonight we've got some Wednesday night action on CBS Sports Network as the Huskies of Northern Illinois again play host to the Redhawks of Miami. As we take a look at the standings, both teams at 2-4 in their respective divisions. Not the season that either of these teams expected going into the year. As we welcome you into the broadcast booth, Alex Sabario alongside three-time Pro Bowler Dante Whitner. Dante, as you saw it right there in the standings, neither of these teams having the year they expected to have. Northern Illinois, they of course won a championship last year. Miami had high expectations with their quarterback, but neither of these teams are in the position they wanted to be.
And you're exactly right. Very disappointing year for both teams. For the NIU Huskies, coming off a MAC championship, 21 returning starters, starting the season so confident, but the injuries were just too much to overcome. But Coach Hammock, he wants his team to finish the season with dignity and pride. And for the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, they were voted in the preseason to be the #1 team in the MAC East. They didn't get it done. Injuries, particularly to their quarterback position, derailed those dreams. But if they win 2 games consecutively, this game and the next game, everything is in front of them. They'll be able to be bowl eligible.
Well, if they're going to have to do it again with an injury at quarterback, as Brett Gabbert once again going down last week. He just returned a couple of weeks ago after missing 6 games. Perhaps the best quarterback in the MAC when he's healthy. He goes down on the final play of the game against Ohio.
Very unfortunate injury, but they're used to playing without him this year. Avion Smith, a true dual threat quarterback, will take over for him tonight, and he'll be considered the guy that's going to have to make the plays, whether it's running the ball, throwing the ball. 735 yards passing, 300 on the ground, 11 total touchdowns. They'll ask him to operate this offense.
Let's take a look at Jaden Cradle, the freshman, getting his first career start last week for Northern Illinois, and the Husky had himself a day.
He did, and they liked what they saw from him. 36 carries, 136 yards. He's a true definition of a slasher. Run around you, run over you, power to finish in the red zone.
And coming back for this week after missing last week, Harrison Whaley, Ontario Brown. Again, both missed last week due to injury. They are both back, so we could see the 3-headed monster at running back. We're at 30 degrees here in DeKalb, Illinois for this one. Flurries going to be happening throughout the night. Don't think we'll see any accumulation. Northern Illinois won the toss. They elected to defer, so Miami takes the opening kickoff. It rolls into the end zone. They'll kneel it for the touchback. And we are underway here for some Wednesday night action. Let's take a look at Avion Smith coming in, again getting a start, his 7th of the year. He's played now in 8 games as he comes in, as we take a look at the Papa John's starting lineup here. Again, 7 touchdowns, 4 picks. Again, a young player, Dante, but someone that they're okay putting back in at quarterback after the experience he got. He beat Northwestern this year.
They are, and they like his touch on the deep ball. I think that he needs to attack the defense more tonight as far as a runner, keeping the ball with the quarterback options so that they can't just crash down and stop this running game.
So Smith will start things off with 3 receivers and an extra man in the backfield. Hand it off on first down, and not much there. As we take a look at the starting lineups powered by Papa John's, start with the Redhawks on the offensive line. Got some big players up on that offensive line here for the Redhawks.
Yeah, and it all starts up front with Rusty Felt. He's the vocal leader. He'll handle the communication. He'll funnel it down to the tackles, being that they have a young quarterback. And on the outside, they're going to get the ball to Mac Hippenhammer. 13.4 average, 7 touchdowns, top wide receiver threat, and he will test the Huskies deep. Good hands and concentration.
Redhawks will put a man in motion, and it'll be a run by Smith right up the middle. This is what you were telling me about here, is that Smith is going to run it as we take a look at the defense here for Northern Illinois. And you were telling me you were a little disappointed with how Northern Illinois' defense has been playing this year.
I have been real disappointed. They're giving up 28 touchdown passes, but up front, they're going to look at Rasheem Thomas to bring that consistent pressure. Replacing Rayner, number 9 is going to be 26, Jaden Dolphin. At that Sam linebacker, they run around, they make a lot of tackles, and in the secondary, C.J. Brown. He's going to set the front. His instincts and intelligence is going to allow this defense to set up and play fast.
So we have a 3rd down and 5 here for the Redhawks. It's Smith drops back and fires to the left side, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Hippenhammer in on the coverage, Jordan Gandy, and just like that, we got a 3 and out for Miami. And And Northern Illinois forces them to punt.
And that's how the Huskies wanted to start this game. They wanted to stop the run on first, second down, get this offense into obvious third and long situations. They're going to play some man coverage and bring pressure. Good job of Rayner pressing on the outside, coming back with receiver, and forcing the pass breakup.
Jordan White's back deep to receive the punt here for the Huskies, and there's a bobble for it. He's going to have to dive on top of it, and the Huskies able to hang on over at the 26-yard line. And now we'll take a look at the Papa John's starting lineup. We'll start with Nevin Cremascoli, the quarterback. And Dante, they were telling us in our meeting with Northern Illinois, they've not ever had to go to a fourth quarterback before in their coaching experience. But Cremascoli, he's going to get the start here, but they are going to throw in Lynch as well to play a little bit at quarterback today. As we get a run here on first down, big time carry down the left side. Cradle getting some room, still on his feet across the 20-yard line and brought down in the Miami red zone. Embe Caldwell finally brings him in. A run of 54 yards here for the Huskies.
And this is not what you want to see early in the game. Displacement, you have to set the edge, but you have to close it down with leverage, and the inside backers, you have to be in the hole. If not, Cradle is going to break these runs off all night. Just an explosive player once he gets to the second level of the defense.
Cradle in his first career start as we go into the red zone, brought to you by Verizon here. Cradle 136 yards in his first career start, 54 yards on one carry as Whaley now gets the carry. He gets a big push and gets across the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Caldwell there to bring him down as we take a look at the rest of the offense here for the Huskies. And the battle here in a game like this with this type of weather, Dante, is going to be up front. And they've got some good players on offensive line.
They do, and their best player is the right tackle, Nolan Potter, who is going to keep these guys, the vocal leader up front, getting them firing off the ball. They're going to run the ball a lot tonight. And then right there, we saw Cradle. He's going to get the ball 30 carries tonight. Slasher. This defense is going to have to make sure that you're gap savvy. If not, he's going to exploit you all night.
We get a 2nd and 5 here for the Huskies. We get a big play to start this drive. Now we get a run here. Whaley on the carry again. Caldwell against on the coverage, and we take a look at the defense here for Miami of Ohio.
Brian Ugwa, number 8, leads them in sacks. In the second level, they're looking for number 35, Ryan Wood, averaging 11 tackles per game. He'll be active all night. In the secondary is 2 guys. Jaquez Warren lead them with interceptions with 2. And you have John Sanders Jr. on the outside, leading them with PBUs with 9. They'll be active all night, charged with stopping this passing game.
Ryan McWood, a 6th-year senior on this Husky squad. As we get a timeout taken. We'll keep it here. As you take a look at Thomas Hammock, again, coaching at his alma mater, the former running backs coach of the Baltimore Ravens. Was a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher here at NIU. He likes the running game. He's been a running backs coach, and you can tell with the way they run the football here at NIU that is the focus.
Yes, it is the focus, and they're taking on his identity. NFL running back coach. You have to know that he wants to run the ball till the cows come home, and he talked about it. Stand in front of the sticks, 1st and 2nd down, picking up 3-4 yards so that on 3rd down, his offense is an optimum. 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums. He has to like the way that they started this game tonight.
And here's Chuck Martin in his 9th season as Miami of Ohio head coach. We tried to give him some outs in our call with him about, all the injuries they've had, especially to Gabbard. He's like, I'm not going to give you any excuses, Alex. We've got to play better. And in this season where your quarterback is in and out, hard to get any type of rhythm offensively, and that's been a struggle for a team that was expected to finish first in the East. As we get a pass here on 3rd down, and a good play here in terms of open field tackle. That was Ryan McWood. You just talked about him making the play there to set up 4th down here for the Huskies.
Yeah, true sideline to sideline linebacker. See ball, get ball. And that's what you want to see, triggering to the open field. They felt like they had numbers to the field there, but with his aggressiveness, speed, and effort, they were able to get him down, holding them to a field goal attempt here.
So John Richardson in for a 31-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up. And that one is true. So Northern Illinois gets a big play on their first play from scrimmage. Aren't able to get in the end zone, but 3 points on drive number 1 here on Wednesday Night Action.
We've got your back, Road Warriors. Because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road. And we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
Think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a Traeger grill to make tasty turkey and desserts. This week, take advantage of great deals on Traeger with free assembly and delivery on all grills $3.99 and up.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hello. I saw you move in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood with some homemade biscuits.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Oh.
Cookies.
Biscuits.
Is there a little nutmeg in there?
Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe.
You can tell me.
It's a secret.
Is it cinnamon?
It's my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on homeowners and condo insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
Ever wonder why Kit Kats are so delightfully crispy? There's your answer. 1, 2, 3 tasty wafers covered in creamy milk chocolate. Isn't it nice wafers are having their moment? Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Out here, you're more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a landscaper, a hunter. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile, powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. By Verizon, the network America relies on. And by the new Sonic 2 for $5 menu. For a limited time, only at Sonic.
Take a look at the Mallory Cup, the rivalry award for this particular matchup between NIU and Miami, created in 2018. Miami, of course, leads the series 2-0. Take a look at the scoring summary for the 31-yard field goal from Richardson. 5 plays, 60 yards. Huge play. 54 of that came on one play on that fantastic run by Cradle. They just weren't able to finish the drive. But a solid start for NIU running the football there, Dante.
Yeah, it was great. You have to know that Coach Hammock, he loved to see that explosive run on the first down.
So now Miami will get a second opportunity at it. Here comes the return across the 15, get close to the 30-yard line here by Jalen Walker. Dante, let's take a look at your keys to the game.
Yeah, the keys to the game for Miami, Ohio is manufacture offense. They haven't been able to get a lot of offensive plays this year, pick up first downs. Even if you're not scoring, you must play the field position game. Make NIU drive the ball. They're last in the MAC in first downs. Stay ahead of the sticks for the NIU Huskies. First and second down, that's their offense. They want to be in third and medium manageable. And then the Husky Havoc, if they get 4 of those, it's 33% on third down, 7 3 and outs, 2+ turnovers, then they'll give them chance an opportunity to win this game.
So Smith back in here at quarterback. Fires on first down. Pass is incomplete. He was looking for Kenny Tracy here on the left side of the field. Way outshot him as Jordan White was there on coverage.
It looked like the weather and the wind is starting to affect the way that this ball is flowing when he's throwing. He threw it in rhythm. The defense was close, but the ball was nowhere near the receiver. They're going to have to come up with some better ways to get the ball out quicker towards that sideline.
You can certainly see the snow globe effect on your screen. Flurries have been coming down for the last 2.5 hours or so, and they've started to pick up again with some swirling wind as Tyler Shelton is the ball carrier here. Not much doing there for the Redhawks.
And that's a really good job right there by Bird. setting the edge on the defense right there, running them out of bounds, and holding them to this third and long. And Miami hasn't really been good on third down this year. Look at the average yards to go, 12.7. They're going to keep some protection here and hopefully try to, get something down the field. But it's going to be very difficult tonight if you can't pick up yards on first and second down. After the loss, it's 3rd down and 11 here for Smith as Miami just trying to find something offensively, and they pass it here left side. It's complete to Mosey. And get it to about the 35. As Profit comes up with the tackle. I beg your pardon, that was Shelton on the reception. It's an 8-yard pickup there, but not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and 3. And early in this game, they haven't been able to get into a rhythm. 2nd consecutive 3 and out. Throwing the ball there to the open space, but you saw the Husky defense do a good job of rallying to the ball. Dom Jobin with the punt, number 31. And takes a bounce, and Miami will hang on to it as Northern Illinois will take over again. They already lead it 3-0 here in frigid DeKalb, Illinois.
Oh, that's my piece of the shakaroni. That's the biggest one we make.
They donate $1 from every shakaroni to the Papa John's Foundation.
Dang, that's huge. If the hoop was as big as that pizza, maybe you'd have made some of your free throws. Somebody save me a slice. Where'd he come from?
Renovating an RV like me, the last thing you want to have to deal with is going to buy something you need and not having enough money for it. With our Chime Spending account, we can get our paychecks up to 2 days early with direct deposit. So I get to focus on the fun stuff.
I never really thought I was that good at golf, so I just kept trying to improve. When you're able to have a workout routine and kind of gradually build up to where you're training your body to move properly, you're going to get a lot of big dividends on the golf course. You'll have mobility in your hips, you'll have mobility in your spine, and then when you go out to hit golf balls, you'll feel more fluid, and all of a sudden you're going to see a few more yards of distance off the tee as well. For me, Golf Forever is something that's worked, and I'm going to continue to do it because I've seen the real benefits.
I'm going to use Rocket Money to find and cancel useless subscriptions, while my friend here tries to do the same without Rocket Money. Here's my dashboard, where I can track all my expenses.
Where is last month's bank statement?
Here's all my recurring charges.
Please hold the line.
I want to cancel Netflix, so here, click cancel. Boom! Rocket Money makes it this easy to stop wasting money on subscriptions that you don't even use.
Hey, what was that app called again?
Rocket Money. Download today.
Nobody does anything perfectly the first time, or the second, even the third. We learn from mistakes. But when it comes to retirement planning, who can afford mistakes? Smart Asset can help you avoid those unpleasant mishaps with a free guide, The 7 Crucial Mistakes of Retirement Planning. We also match you with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors who can help you achieve your retirement goals. Using Smart Asset is free with no obligation. Discover what others learned the hard way at smartasset.com.
Starting at noon Eastern, we're back on the gridiron for a full slate of games as UConn makes their way to West Point to face the Knights, followed by more action between the Akron Zips and the Bulls of Buffalo. Then at 7, Boise State battles Wyoming for the Mountain West top spot, and we end the night in Nevada as they host Fresno State. Catch it all right here on CBS Sports Network. There's Buffalo quarterback Cole Snyder. You can see how he's done in the MAC this season, and with no Brett Gabbert competing in the MAC for a good chunk of the year, he's been able to show off quite a bit with his passing yards, running the football as well. We are in DeKalb. Second offensive opportunity here for the Huskies as they lead at 3-0 with 9:10 to go here in the first. As Cremascoli in at quarterback. Here's the handoff on first down. Once again, it's the freshman Cradle, the freshman from Columbus, Georgia. Again, just his first start of the year last week as he picks up 9 there on first down. So 54 on carry 1. Before Michael McDowell brings him down here on carry 2, and he picks up 9.
And you see how special he is, making guys miss in the hole. And this offensive line is doing a good job of creating creases out there for him to run through. It's going to be imperative that this Redhawk defensive line get off of blocks, disengage, and penetrate upfield to stop him before he gets going.
Only need 1. Looks like he got it against Cradle. Austin Ertl there to make the tackle. This is what we got weather-wise. 30 degrees, it feels like -7 up in the booth. Snow flurries, this one. Dante's got 7 layers on. I've got about 11.
I'm up here. I don't have any sleeves on.
Dante, you played at Ohio State. What's going on?
That's
here?
why I don't have any sleeves on right now.
First down here for the Huskies. Hand off to Cradle one more time. All right, Dante, you got to tell me, in a 30-degree game like this, snow flurries coming down, what's it feel like to get hit? Well, you're the one delivering hits. What's it like to...
It feels like, well, the guys, they don't like to get hit. It stings, right? When you catch the ball, the tips of your fingers, they sting. So this is a mental game right here. This is a game versus a team that likes to run the ball a lot versus a team that can stop the run. Well, we'll see who really wants to play tonight, because this is when you find out.
2nd and 7. Play action here. The pass right side is complete. Shamar Thornton with the reception here, picks up a first down. As Aubrey Caldwell in on the tackle, 13-yard pickup there after Aubrey Caldwell able to make the stop.
Yards after the catch are going to be critical tonight. John Sanders Jr. there came up to make the tackle, missed it. Thornton doing a good job of making guys miss after the tackle and picking up that first down there.
We got Harrison Whaley now in. We're getting missed last week. That's why Cradle got the start. He's on the Doak Walker watch list this year. 863 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season now in the backfield. He gets the carry here on first down. Moves it to about the 40. And again, we talked about the situation at quarterback for Miami of Ohio, but there's been a quarterback carousel as well for the Huskies. You see all the different players that have started. Cremascoli starting tonight, but you see Lynch, Lombardi, Hampton, all doing a variety of different things at quarterback here. And you know, when you're that inconsistent, but who's starting week in and week out, hard to build any type of rhythm. I know they're a running team, but you still need someone up front that's going to keep you calm and keep your offense moving. He's got another pass right there. Cremascoli's pass is complete here to Thornton. Saunders there for the stop. 9-yard pickup there for Thornton.
And what this Husky offense is doing a really good job of is building formations that look like run, forcing the Redhawks to load the box, and then they're going to individual routes on the outside. They're saying if you're going to stack the box, we trust our receivers on the outside to catch it and get yards after the catch, and they're doing a good job of executing right now.
Cradle with the carry. Just getting some chunks of yardage there as a penalty marker is out. You know, one of the things Coach Hammock talked about yesterday is, you know, of course they like the big plays from the running back, but they want running backs to consistently get those 3 yards, those 2 yards,
Holding.
4 yards, so positive
Defense.
yards on every
Yard
play.
52, 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Result of the foul, it's a first down.
And you know what? You're absolutely correct. And the analogy that he used, he used a baseball analogy. He said, yeah, it'd be good to get the home runs and get the big runs like they started the game with. But he said, in this type of weather versus this type of defense, you just want to hit singles. You want to hit 5, 6 yards, lean on the defense, wear them down, and in the fourth quarter, that's when the big runs will come.
Keep getting singles was his line to us. And once again, it's Cradle on the carry. And again, another single here for Cradle on first down. As Ryan Wood is there to make the tackle. He's going to be in on a lot of plays.
He is. Last year versus Ohio had 19 tackles, half a TFL, and he's the center of that defense. Their defensive line does a good job of eating up 2 blockers, the defensive tackles, allowing him the freedom to run downhill or to penetrate the offensive line, and you know he's going to be very active tonight.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup there. It's Whaley is back in as the runner. Muscoli with the play action, fires over the middle. He's got a man. It is caught and getting into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Number 83, Liam Sorahan with the touchdown. 15-yard pickup for the score. Northern Illinois gets in the end zone, and they lead at 9-0.
Chris Holey does a good job with the play action fake, fooling the defense, throwing the over route back. Excellent execution. The Huskies on the board. 9-0 early.
Sorahan getting the touchdown there. His 3rd touchdown of the season. They'll come on for the point after here. John Richardson is in. And that one is up and good. So with 4:45 remaining, the Huskies taking care of the home turf as the snow is coming down. 10-0 lead here for the Huskies of Northern Illinois.
And Coach Hammett couldn't have drawn this up better. They get a long run on the first drive. There, play action fake, sucking the defense in. Touchdown for the Huskies.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, it all starts with members like you. Because we were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're a member, it all starts and ends with you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go. Let our designers bring your wow to life with your free custom 3D design. Discover stunning, high-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and accessories. Find everything you need to design your next kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, and more. Visit us today and see why nobody beats our prices or our lifetime transferable warranty. This is how you wow for less.
It seems like places are giving you less and less food these days.
Yes, Mama, it's called shrinkflation. Oh, shrinkflation, that's just another word for robbery. But this is shackflation. What? Dang, that's huge. Extra pepperoni, extra cheese on that thing.
Let me be direct. Some people are paying more than double for teeth straightening with Invisalign. With Smile Direct Club, you get a doctor-directed smile you love for 60% less. That's a lot less. Like a lot. Choose Smile, choose Direct.
After Tuesday ruined your schedule, then a 16-hour makeup day, nobody could blame you for calling today a washout. That's not your style. Not ours either. At WeatherGuard, we're built for this. With heavy-duty features like double-welded seams and high-security latches and locks. Now add innovative power sync lighting to keep working for as long as the job demands. Because a job worth doing is a job worth WeatherGuard.
Before the coin toss this evening, both teams met at midfield for a moment of silence in honor of the 3 University of Virginia football players who were shot and killed on their campus Sunday evening. Teams throughout the MAC this week are wearing orange ribbons in a show of support for the UVA community. We join them in sending our sympathies to all those grieving the loss of those 3 players and wish for a swift recovery for 2 others injured in the attack. $10-0 lead for the Huskies of Northern Illinois. Things are looking good for the Huskies as the flurries and the snow now starting to accumulate a bit on the field as we get a nice return here for Miami of Ohio. And it's Walker on the return here. So now the Miami offense looking for something. 28 yards on the return there for Miami.
And if you're the Redhawks offense, this is not how you wanted this game to go. Remember, they don't score a lot of points. Right. So it's difficult for them to put points on the board in a hurry. You wanted to keep this game close. Now you have to respond here or this could get away from you.
Well, especially trying to find those points with your backup quarterback back in there. Pass complete and a big hit right in the middle of the field as Hippenhammer is complete there as Jordan White delivers the hit.
RPO, getting it underneath guys to step up, and Hippenhammer tough enough to go through the middle, take the hit, come through with the catch, pick up the first down. Big time completion there.
That hit looked like someone hit the pause button of the game. Like, that hit just kind of stopped everything in his track. Hippenhammer is able to pick it up there and pick up the first down, and there's take a look at this. Doesn't it look like we hit the pause button right here?
It does. It looks like the defender didn't want to go helmet to helmet, and it also looked like Hippenhammer didn't want to get hit, so he was turned away from the contact as he was holding up from the contact, which made it look like a pause.
Jordan White, 32 tackles and a pick this season. as we see a 2nd and 7 here for the Redhawks. On the run there is Shelton. He gets to the midfield stripe as Rogers comes up with the tackle.
And we've seen Rogers, long corner on the outside, triggering a lot of physical defensive backs out there, and that's what the defensive line does for these Huskies. They get immediate penetration, and the linebackers play off of them. They're very active tonight. They're flying around, they're physical.
It's a big 3rd down and 6 here for Miami. They're finally able to get a 1st down on this drive. They need 6 yards to pick up another one. Smith with time, fires, and a pass is going to be an overthrow. He was looking for Miles Marshall there. Eric Rogers among those in the secondary and on the coverage here.
And I thought C.J. Brown did a good job of getting over to the area that Smith was trying to throw to. They tried to go to a sort of a pick route at the bottom of the screen. The defensive back did a good job of clearing it, not getting picked. Again, off the field on 3rd down.
And as the punt bounces over near the 11, it's going to take a Miami roll, and it's going to be inside the 5-yard line. It'll be the 3-yard line where the Husky offense will take over. 47-yard punt there for Miami.
Oh, yeah, Sunday NFL action is back.
What's better than 10 hours of football on a Sunday?
Buckle up, Buttercup.
14 hours of football on Sunday.
You're going to need a defibrillator.
Start your football Sundays with that other pregame show from 8 to noon on CBS Sports Network.
We've got your back, Road Warriors, because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road, and we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
Since being the first to make wipers over a century ago, Trico has protected drivers in all kinds of weather. Torrential downpours, gale force winds, wintry blasts, even when it's raining cats and dogs. Hey, who came up with that phrase anyway? Just imagine if it actually started... All right. No matter what the conditions, Trico wipers maintain maximum windshield contact for safe, clear driving visibility. Be prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws at you with Trico wiper blades. Available at these retailers.
Watch this. When you watch me play, you support all of us.
You show your daughter her future values.
When you watch me play, take the shot. Drive, team up, win.
You prove we deserve more media coverage.
When you watch the game, you change the game.
A game of honor. The Army-Navy game presented by USAA, December 10th on CBS.
Friday starting at 2 Eastern, journey with CBS Sports Network to the heart of the Caribbean as we head to Montego Bay for the 2022 Jersey Mike's Jamaica Classic. The A-10 meets the ACC at center court as LaSalle faces Wake Forest, followed by Loyola Marymount clashing against Patrick Ewing's Georgetown Hoyas. And we take a look at the guards matchup between LaSalle and Wake Forest. Josh Nickelberry, Davian Williamson, two pretty strong guards this season, both averaging 16 points per game for their respective teams. They're going to be facing off in Jamaica. We are a far cry from Jamaica here in DeKalb, Illinois. 30 degrees, snow flurries, although the snow's starting to stop a little bit, but the snow is starting to accumulate on the field. Here's Northern Illinois back on offense from their own 3-yard line. The carry is to Whaley. He gets a little bit of breathing room for his offense as he gets across the 5-yard line. Has Austin Ertl there to make the tackle.
And the person that really made that play for the defense was Michael Dow, number 21. Did you see him come up, set the edge, turn it back into the defense, and allow the other defenses to run to the ball? Ertl is a guy that they're going to rely on all night to take on double teams and spill that run to the perimeter. Good job from this Redhawk defense on that run stop.
Just a 2-yard pickup there on first down, and they've got him swallowed up. The ball gets loose. Ball's being kicked around, and it gets kicked out of bounds. That was a very strange turn of events there. Harrison Whaley was the ball carrier. Matthew Salopek in there providing the hit. And now the official's going to talk about this here.
Middle of the field as the ball was fumbled in the end zone, and they went forward. Result of the play is a safety.
I thought that was where this play was going, because the ball looked like it was being kicked out of the end zone, and it then went out of bounds. No one had a recovery, so it is a safety, and Miami gets on the scoreboard. Take another look here.
Yeah, that's a really good job, defensive end, crashing down, ball popping out. The weather has something to do with that, the slickness of the snow. And yeah, whenever you kick the ball forward, you advance it on a fumble, it goes back to where you fumbled it at. So I agree right there with the safety. The Redhawk defense caught a break there.
It looked like Whaley kind of kicked it on his own. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know if it was an intentional kick. Usually when you try to intentionally kick it right there, you miss it. But that's just a big play for this Redhawk defense to pick up 2 points there, give their offense some type of field position.
Well, and those 2 points came on special teams. They had that great punt, got them into on their own 3-yard line to start this off, and they only picked up 2 yards on first down. Thought it was going to give them enough breathing room there to get to the 4, but they didn't get much on that. In fact, they didn't get anything. They gave up 2 points on the safety.
Yeah, and the defense has to do their part. The offense the same, but the special teams right now are keeping this Miami, Ohio team in the game. You mentioned it, the punt right there, getting the 2 points back. And here, they can get a big return. They're going to have to sky punt this one. Might get a return somewhere up near the 40-yard line.
So Richardson will kick it off here from the 20. Walker is back, and it's a good kick, and it's going to bounce all the way into the end zone, and it will be a touchback here. So great kick there from Richardson.
And that's just very unfortunate that he wasn't able to field that ball. You have to catch that ball to give your offense an opportunity to get good field position. If he catches that ball right there on the 20, 25-yard line, he's almost guaranteed to get up to the 40.
Yeah, especially on a free kick from the 20 to start the drive from the 25. That's not what you want.
That's considered a mental error from your returner.
All right, so Avion Smith back in here for Miami as they try to do something offensively here. As they trail it 10-2. Swing it out right side, complete to Shelton. As Jaden Dolphin is there.
And coming into this game, we knew that they were going to go to a lot of quick plays. Usually when they motion somebody on offense, that's the receiver or running back that's getting the ball. Tried to go to the RPO game, force the ball downfield. The coverage was really good, so just took the check down and picked up 5 yards. Good job.
5-yard pickup there on first down, so 2nd and 5 here for the Redhawks. Handoff here, Shelton. I beg your pardon. That's Davis on the carry.
And Davis is somebody that they utilize at wide receiver and halfback, and there's no hesitation from him. This is a split zone, downfield running game, and he has the quickness and the ability to put his foot in the ground and to spin when you try to contact him. Good job of getting him on the ground there. Usually the arm tackles really don't work. Good job from this Miami Redhawk offense picking up that first down.
Jordan White going with a German suplex there for the tackle on that one as we get to a minute to go. First down here for the Redhawks. Smith fires way long. He was looking for Marshall, who took a hit on that pass over the middle.
He has to lower that target. You're going to get one of your receivers annihilated out there, and that's one of his best throws right there off the RPO action. That slant post to the right side. Just got away from him a little bit. Try to get that target down because those defenders back there, they're gunning to hit these receivers.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Redhawks. Smith gives it to Davis. Davis trying to get to the sideline. Another chunk of yardage there for Miami.
And all season when they've needed instant offense, they've went to Davis. Whether it's a wide receiver screen, a deep ball, run the ball from the backfield. There, he was able to get to the outside and really make this third down a little more manageable. They're going spread offense here.
Miami 0 for 3 on third downs in the game already. They've got a 3rd and 6 here. Smith feeling the pressure, fires over the middle, it's complete. They've got the first down and more. Great little pitch and catch there as he found Hippenhammer for the reception. 8-yard pickup for the first down.
And this right here is a staple in every offense around the country. The blitz comes, you get somebody over top of the ball for the quarterback to make an easy read, and when you make an accurate, efficient throw so that the wide receiver can run, transition with the ball, it's going to turn out good for the offense. They picked up the first down there.
Well, we've reached the end of the first quarter here in DeKalb. 30-degree weather. It's been frigid all night long as the snow has been coming down. It's a snow globe football game, Wednesday night action. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social. Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
I'm Samantha.
And I'm Dan.
And we renovate RVs. Before we had Chime, we were pretty much paycheck to paycheck.
My favorite feature of Chime is their spot me. It just gives me peace of mind when I'm buying stuff.
We use Chime's secured credit builder card, and we've upped our credit score 40 points.
By making everyday purchases with on-time payments. I Chime because building our future and planning ahead financially has never been easier.
Smile Direct Club. These are Smile Direct Club aligners. They can turn a smile like this into a smile like this in as little as 4 to 6 months for less than $3 a day. Choose Smile. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
4 delicious pieces of chocolate. 3 crisp wafers. 2 layers of sweet Kit Kat filling. 1 incredible break. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a Traeger grill to make tasty turkey and desserts. This week, take advantage of great deals on Traeger with free assembly and delivery on all grills $3.99 and up.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I am ballin'. There are so many things I didn't even know I had billing me. 10 million% recommended. Assuming ballin' is a good thing, Rocket Money finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions for you.
They helped lower my internet bill to almost half of what I was paying without any changes to my services. If you didn't know, most bills are actually negotiable, and Rocket Money can lower them for you. That's actually my favorite feature. That, or I think my smile.
On average, we save our members up to $630 a year. Download Rocket Money today.
Haven't had a physical since 2001? ZocDoc's here. Mom doesn't even have to come. To land a great doc, scan your insurance card. Seeing who's in network is the opposite of hard. All around the world, we are one. We are one. All around the world, we are one. So where did we all go wrong?
It's a 10-2 game here at Huskies Stadium. Wednesday night action on CBS Sports Network. Northern Illinois taking care of business right now on the offensive side. 6 first downs compared to the 3 for the Redhawks, but they're starting to come together a little bit offensively on this drive. They picked up the 2 points on the safety. Now trying to get something going on this drive on offense, but nothing doing there. Big hit and a pushback right up front. Devin Lafayette able to come up and make the tackle, a loss of 1 on the play.
And that's that Husky position. That's a position that has to be able to play corner, safety, all levels of the defense. Set the edge, tackle, toughness, coverage. They expect their Husky player to do a lot when it comes to defensive performance, and you see it there on the blitz, in the backfield for the TFL.
Shelton wasn't going anywhere at Husky position. As we get whistles right after the snap as a penalty marker comes out. And we are going to get a false start penalty as this one's coming back 5 yards for Miami.
False start. Offense. Number 89. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
He's cold.
And those are the things that Coach Martin talked about his offense they just can't have. They haven't had a lot of offensive production or plays run this year. And when you get negative plays, self-inflicted wounds, discipline plays, they hurt you on first and second down because this is an offense that can just throw the ball over the field. They have to move methodically down the field.
Second down and 16 here for Miami. Got Davis in motion. Smith decides to tuck it, run, doesn't get much, gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as James Esther is there to bring him down.
And that's a good job of this Huskies secondary and defensive line working together, and it'll forever ring true that when you get good coverage in the back end, you take away the quarterback's first, second read, now all you have to do is go hunt on the defensive line, keep gap integrity, and that's what they did there to get the sack.
Third down opportunity here for Miami. They have a long way to go. 3rd and 16 here. Flags coming out again.
Prior to the Miami calling timeout, a legal substitution, breaking the huddle with more than 11 players. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
And those are just the tough penalties that you can't have. And you know Coach Martin is over there pulling his hair out because those are penalties that are self-inflicted. The false start, 12 men in the huddle. And now we just push you extremely behind the sticks. If I'm this Husky defense right here, I'm looking for some type of draw, wide receiver screen on the outside. You must maintain leverage on it and tackle in the open field.
We've got a 3rd and 21 here for the Redhawks. Smith. Design run for him. They've got it sniffed out. They've got him brought down in the backfield. Devontae O'Malley, finally the one to bring him down. The sophomore from Midlothian, Illinois, 6'2", 276 to bring him down.
And that wasn't just athletic ability. That was being in tune with what this offense likes to do. And that's why I thought it would be a screen. Direct quarterback run. And O'Malley does a good job of splitting the double team. Not just getting to the ball carrier, but getting him on the ground. And look at all of those red jerseys swarming to the ball.
So Miami will have to punt the football away here. It's going to bounce at the 30, take another Red Hawk bounce. And that's a dangerous dive on top there. Northern Illinois, Miami signaling like they have it.
That's extremely dangerous. There's nothing that can come out of that. If you jump on the ball there, you can't advance it. Just get away from the football in that situation.
It'll be your Husky football when we come back.
We're turning up the tailgate with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea with a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Before and bath fitter. Before and bath fitter. If you have a before bath, now's the time to call Bath Fitter to get a beautiful after. With our unique tub over tub process, there's no mess or stress. Spend smart on a beautiful new bath done right, backed by a lifetime warranty. Join over 2 million happy customers who know it just fits. Bath Fitter. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Contestants ready? Go!
Oh my goodness.
No! Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Smile Direct Club.
These are Smile Direct Club aligners. They can turn a smile like this into a smile like this in as little as 4 to 6 months for less than $3 a day. Choose Smile. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
At Ameriprise Financial, our advice is personalized, based on your goals, whatever they may be.
All that planning has paid off. Looks like you can make this work.
We can make this work. And the feeling of confidence that comes from our advice?
I can make this work.
That seems to be universal. I can make this work.
I can make this work.
No wonder more than 9 out of 10 clients are likely to recommend us. Because advice worth listening to is advice worth talking about. Ameriprise Financial.
Lead for Northern Illinois as we've got 12:24 remaining here until halftime. Folks, braving the elements here in DeKalb tonight. You take a look at the first 3 possessions here. A couple of good offensive drives. Remember, they got 54 yards on that first play from scrimmage. Now the Huskies have the football here. We get the run there from Cradle. CBS Sports embraces authentic stories. Share yours at #MyNativeStory. CBS Sports celebrates Native American Heritage Month. Two-yard pickup on first down from Cradle, and we've got a 2nd and 8 here for the Huskies. Cremascoli. Play action rolls. He's feeling the pressure, is able to get rid of it. He's nearly brought down by Corey Suttle.
Corey Suttle does a good job there of holding contain.
Potential grounding. Offense, number 13. Ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. Volley placed and spot the foul. The 3rd down.
And that's a tough penalty there. And I agree with the call. You see the play action, getting outside the pocket. Corey Suttle putting the immediate pressure on, but you have to get the ball past the line of scrimmage. I like to see an angle of that football as it's traveling to the sideline to see if it actually made it past nowhere near close to the marker. Great calls by the refs. Again, they're backed up in their own end zone. Remember last time, they fumbled it, got the safety. You have to make sure that they take care of the ball.
3rd down and 19 here. Carry there from Whaley. Not much there. As Matthew Salopek there to make the tackle.
Salopek, the 2nd leading tackler on this team, and he's another good inside linebacker, run sideline to sideline. There, just getting to the legs of the ball carrier Whaley, force another punt from backed up in their end zone. Let's see if the Redhawks are going to come after this punt and try to force an errant punt or potentially block it.
Tom Foley will come in to punt it. Jalen Walker back deep to receive it, standing at the 45-yard line of the Huskies. So likely have pretty good field position here. As that ball is in the air, we're going to have a fair catch. Caught at about the 38-yard line. Excellent field position for the Redhawks as they trail at 10-2.
We've got your back, Road Warriors. Because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10-2. You're hitting the road. And we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
Christmas is coming.
The holiday shopping season. 'Tis the frustrating season of vanishing carts. Blurry product images. And mobile unfriendly websites. This holiday shopping season, give your customers the shopping experience they deserve. Hire a freelancer from a variety of e-commerce services and get your business ready for business.
What do you give the person who wants to do everything or anything? You know they want to start a business, start a garden, start a conversation. You know they're writing one of these while learning lessons from all of these.
I'm going to tell you what I know.
You know they want to make music, make moves, make waves. You know what's in their dreams. Well, that was
weird.
Anyway, you know they want to. Now you know what to give them. Give one annual membership and get one for yourself. Masterclass.
So I had to quit college to help my mom, but I never wanted to quit my dream of a career in IT.
There are over 260,000 IT support specialist job openings in America. On Coursera, you can earn Google's IT Support Professional Certificate, designed to prepare you for an IT support career in about 5 months for $39 a month. No degree or experience needed.
My job now is amazing. I can spend more time with my family.
Find courses, certificates, and degrees on Coursera. Join for free at Coursera.org. Coursera. Learn without limits.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by National Car Rental. Go National. Go like a pro. By Voltaren. The joy of movement. And by Jimmy John's. The sandwich of sandwiches.
Well, we talked about the injuries to the running back position. We're in a 10-2 game here in DeKalb as you see Harrison Whaley. Whaley missed last week's game, and you can see him being helped off the field. He was in at running back the last drive there for the Huskies and played most of the year before getting hurt for the game last week. And they were expecting both him and Brown to play in this game. They both have. But something's up as he heads back to the locker room as he's being helped off. We hope he's okay. First time for Miami inside Husky territory as they throw it up there. Does Avion Smith. Gandy in on the coverage there for Northern Illinois. Let's take a look at the last play on the run from Whaley before coming off the field. Went into the tent for a second. I didn't see much there, Dante, but could be the lingering injury from last week.
It could be the lingering injury from last week, but Matt Solopak went low there and added a lot of force, so you never know what it is. But he did limp off, so it could be a lower body extremity.
Avion Smith goes low to call out the new protections. Handoff there to Tracy.
And that's a good job from this Husky defense of just doing the simple things at an extraordinary level there, disengaging on the blocks, and you know Coach Hammock has to love to see that. And he told us all week that this is one of those games where it's going to be a mental game. It's going to be about getting on and off of blocks. It's going to be mental. It's going to be trench warfare. Which offensive line and defensive line plays best is probably the team that's going to win this game. And the Huskies are playing very well on defensive line right now.
So on a 3rd and 8 here, Smith feeling the pressure, and he is swallowed up and brought down. Devin Lafayette, the one that completes the sack. And with Miami finally getting a drive started inside Northern Illinois territory, they've got a 4th down situation here after the 9-yard loss.
What really made the play right there was 99 Collier setting the edge, turning the quarterback back into Lafayette. Team defense, teamwork. I think that both of those guys will get half a sack. Collier going low, Lafayette going high, forcing another 3rd down punt.
Pierce Opong with that defensive play as Miami punts it away. It's going to take a bounce at the 15, and it's been taking some decent Miami bounces on the punt. So Northern Illinois will take over, still leading 10-2, 9:20 to go here in DeKalb.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And, of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Our passion for protecting vehicles started in 1934. And we've been pushing the limits of performance ever since. We innovate with the times and have the trusted filters to fit your needs. Yeah, we've been around the block, but our journey is just beginning. Fram for the road ahead. Find Fram True Air Premium Cabin Air Filters at Walmart.
New flavors? Worth fanning over. They're great!
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social. Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
On an Urgent Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Hurry! It's almost kickoff. I am. Oh, they logged me out! What's the password?
Okay, it's P23XR ampersand.
Dude, the caps lock is on! Ah! How much time we got?
I miss basic cable.
Here we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh no, I got the spinning wheel.
Fanstown by Dr. Pepper.
This commercial. Game hasn't started. They play these too much.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico, and it's Wednesday night action. As the snow's coming down, that Husky looks like he's doing okay with the weather, being in the 30s. Those folks, they're bundled up, hoping to get warmer. Dante says that he feels like it's 70 degrees up here.
It does. That's why I have on 5 layers. I feel awesome.
10-2 game, Northern Illinois back on offense here. We're at Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Illinois. Glad to have you with us here on CBS Sports Network as the Huskies once again on offense here. And once again, they will go to Cradle. Cradle, the freshman again, and got his first start last week at 136 yards rushing. And getting the start again here today as Ugu brings him down.
And those are those singles that Coach Hammock was talking about. It's not going to be the prettiest. Going to pick up 3-4 yards. But look how many defenders that this Miami Redhawk team have within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. It's 9-10 guys around the line of scrimmage within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage on each and every play.
High snap, but still able to get it to Cradle. Picked up 4 on first down. Gets another good chunk to get to the 20-yard line here. Michael Dowell with the stop. Picks up 3, so it'll be 3rd and 2 here for the Huskies.
And that's the second time that we've seen Dowell play at the line of scrimmage, and that's his version of defensive line. Setting the edge there, stepping to the running back, near leg, near shoulder, delivering the contact, wrapping the tackle. That's textbook on the outside of the defense. You have a 3rd and short here. You can expect some man coverage. If not, watch for a bootleg, trying to get the ball out quick somewhere to the flat.
Nobody out wide for this one.
11 guys in the box within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Cradle pushes forward. He looks like he might be a bit short.
I think he's short. I think he's short, and that's how you stop those 3rd and short runs right there. Is penetration to the line of scrimmage. You have to disengage and throw offensive linemen around, and then the linebackers believe what you see. You have to go downhill. Here they come for a quick snap.
One official got caught up there, trying to sneak out, squirting up the football. And we got a timeout taken over on the Miami sideline.
There is no timeout in the field. Officials were not in the position to officiate the play.
So, just like we said, the official was kind of squirting out after putting the ball down. Take a look here.
Yeah, you see the ref there. Almost, yeah, he did fall. Yeah, you can't snap the ball there. You have to get him out of there and be able to set it, snap the ball so both sides can play. They're going to go ahead and punt it here.
So Cradle was short. It'll be 4th and 1, and Northern Illinois will punt it. It's Tom Foley, Minnesota transfer. Redshirt sophomore from Peoria. Lets this one fly. It's going to bounce over near midfield. It was taking a Miami bounce, and they'll down it there right near the midfield stripe. Redhawk football as we step aside.
Twisted Tea fans love football, so we're surprising them with a Twisted Tea drop. We're kicking off game day with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Cold, refreshing, and goes down smooth with 5% alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Smile Direct Club.
Smile Direct Club is a great way to straighten your teeth at home. They help you get the results that you want. My own son is actually a Smile Direct Club patient. I would highly recommend it.
Start your doctor-directed care at SmileDirectClub.com.
Ever wonder why Kit Kats are so delightfully crispy? There's your answer. 1, 2, 3. Tasty wafers covered in creamy milk chocolate. Isn't it nice wafers are having their moment? Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Kevin, where are you?
Kevin!
Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin.
It's a holiday tradition.
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go during our Buy More, Save More sale. Discover stunning, high-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and more. This is how you wow for less.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
There is Brett Gabbert, the would-be starting quarterback for the Miami Redhawks. Again, missed 6 games, out with a lower leg injury, suffered on the final play of the game last week against Miami of Ohio. He hasn't played much. He was MAC Freshman of the Year a few years ago. And there were a lot of high hopes for this Miami team. We talked about it in the open, Dante. But those high hopes came with a healthy Brett Gabbert.
Absolutely, and when you have a veteran like Gabbert who's seen everything and knows the weaknesses of the defenses, knows how to operate this offense to its maximum potential, you're going to have difficulties. And when you have a redshirt freshman, it's even going to add to those difficulties.
So on first down, here come the Redhawks, their second straight drive inside Northern Illinois territory as Shelton is the ball carrier. Picks up about 8 on first down.
And that offensive line is starting to open up some of those interior holes. And you see it 2 hands on the ball. It's probably slippery. It's cold out there. For Shelton, all of these backs are smaller, but they're quicker, and they can make you miss in the hole, and that's what they need to do more here in the second quarter with this good field position, is lean more on this running game first and second down and keep the offense in manageable on third.
Give them 7 officially on first down, so 2nd and 3 as Smith tucks it back, able to take it himself out to the sideline, picks up the first down as he crosses the 35 and gets close to the 30-yard line. Avion Smith, the quarterback.
And the defense allowed that there. You'll see right here, this safety coming off the top of the screen to the left, and he's going straight for the back. That's not his job. Your job is to sit outside, wait for the quarterback to come to you. Good job of Smith reading it there. I thought in games that I watched earlier this year, it was times where he just gave it to the back. Right there, he read it and made the defense pay for it.
Pulls it back here as he eludes the defender there. Takes it again on the sideline, gets across the 30, doesn't get quite as many yards, got 10 on that last run. May have gotten 3 yards there is what they're going to give him.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's better than a sack. And you see it, the RPO game. Again, they tell defenders when you're coming off the edge, just run through the quarterback. Don't leave your feet. If you leave your feet, he's going to pump fake you. He's going to run around you. That's exactly what Smith did there. He didn't take the sack, but he did get positive yards, and Coach Martin has to like that.
Miami looking for their first points on offense on this drive. It's 2nd and 7 here from the 28. Ball carrier there.
Smith with the keeper.
Is Smith.
Tackle made by number 95.
What you're seeing the thinking right now from this Red Hawk offense is we're going to run the ball. We're going to pull offensive linemen. We're going to bring extra offensive linemen into the game. Now here on third down, they're going to spread you out. They have 4 wide, 1 back in the game. They're going to force your hand on defense. They're going to see the coverage. They're going to see if you're in zone, you're in man. They're going to do a box count. They might get a motion here to try to get a quick throw somewhere to the outside.
Miami 1 for 6 on third down tonight. Smith fires over the middle. It's complete. They're going to pick up the first down as they get to the 10-yard line. Zach Calderon able to make the reception there. Jordan White there to bring him down. 13-yard pickup there.
Alex, that's what growth looks like from a redshirt freshman quarterback. He went through all his reads right there. Scat protection means you got 5 men up front blocking. You're getting the running back out. You got 4 guys out already in the route. Simple crossing route over the ball. Throw a good, accurate football, and he picked up a first down.
Cold Iron with that first down reception. Here's Smith, takes it himself, right up the middle. No one there to stop him, and it's a touchdown for Miami. A 10-yard run for the quarterback, Smith, and Miami has their first offensive points of the football game.
And the best part about having a mobile quarterback in the red zone is that now you can go to 11-on-11 football, which means you have 10 blockers versus 11 defenders, and your quarterback has to be responsible for making one guy miss. There, he makes guys miss. They run over the ref, but he's into the end zone. They're going to kick the field goal here. I don't know if I will go for 2. But this Red Hawk offense is woken up here in this second quarter.
Our umpire having a rough game tonight here, taking those hits as the extra point is good. So we've got a 1-point football game here in DeKalb. 4:39 to play here until halftime. Miami getting their first offensive touchdown. We'll step aside. It's a close one in DeKalb.
'Twas a night at the Home Depot, at every location. A night when our stores see a grand transformation. We bring out the tools you really do need, like snowmen and string lights and plenty of trees. We work through the night preparing our splendor for Black Friday savings all through November. And what you do next is always fantastic, because we have the tools to make your holiday magic. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Miami fan wearing a helmet in the stands. We need to get the helmet for our umpire out there. He's been taking some hits tonight as Miami able to finally get in the end zone. 6 plays, 49-yard drives, took 2:47 off the clock. And the quarterback, Avion Smith, the one that takes the touchdown. And I thought that was a pretty solid, diverse offensive drive there for Miami.
It was, and it was methodical, and it's everything that Coach Martin said that they wanted to do. They wanted to field position. They wanted to gain first downs, even if they weren't scoring, and they wanted to run the ball, putting a lot of pressure on his defense, and that ultimately ended up with them ending it in the end zone.
So they'll kneel it in the end zone, and NIU's offense will take over with just a 1-point lead. They started off with the momentum, and now it seems like Miami has a little bit as we take a look here. First couple of drives, you see what they've done on offense. 128 yards, 10 points. Last 3 drives, it's been nothing doing for the Huskies. What's changed defensively for Miami?
Well, this is a microcosm of their season. This year, they've had drives where they've had explosive early in the game. They don't go 4 or 5 drives where they have 3 and outs. So this is a microcosm. They have to find a way to sustain drives here and get the ball in the end zone.
And Scully with the handoff here on first down. Get it to Cradle.
And this is where it can get very difficult for the Husky offense. Remember, this is not a team that just wants to drop back and throw it. They want to run the ball. And with this Red Hawk defense, they're starting to settle in. They're comfortable with the types of runs and personnel groupings that they're getting, and you haven't seen any explosive runs in the last quarter and a half.
Just a 1-yard pickup there from Cradle on first down. It's a 2nd and 9. Swing pass to the right here. It's complete. Grukowicz, the junior from Mount Prospect, Illinois, the transfer from Illinois State, picks up 11. And able to pick up positive yardage here. But there is a penalty marker down on the field.
I don't see what they're looking at. I didn't even see a yellow flag on the ground.
They might have picked it up there.
Following the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Huskies.
The officials did not indicate what the penalty was. I didn't see him come on the microphone. Nevertheless, rolling out here is Cremascoli, and he's just going to have to step out of bounds. He's forced out. Several Miami of Ohio players forcing him out, including Corey Suttle. Evan Cremascoli running for his life there on that play.
And Cremascoli was trying to go for the home run ball. They had a wide out run through the middle of the defense, but both safeties converged deep to take that away, and he had to do what he had to do to get outside the pocket. Good job of not forcing it into coverage. There's multiple times this year where he's been outside the pocket and forced it into coverage and turned the ball over. Good job of just taking what the defense gives you there.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12. Cremascoli back, fires, got a man, it's complete. Thornton's got it. And brought down across the 33, needed to get to about the 34-yard line, and Caldwell was there to make the stop. It's an 11-yard pickup, so he's going to be a yard short of the sticks.
And Shamar Thornton did a good job there, but he didn't get the depth that he needed, just push it 1 yard further down the field. Those are the awareness things right there. Receivers and quarterbacks, awareness, picking up first downs. Cremascoli did a good job of standing in the pocket and taking the hit, just not able to pick up the first down.
And Miami's forcing Northern Illinois to punt. They're going to get the football back here with about 2.5 to go and all of their timeouts left. They're trailing the entire game, and there's a bobble, and it's partially blocked. The ball basically goes straight up in the air, takes a bounce towards midfield. Northern Illinois circling around it. It was Suttle that got his hand on it. And just like that, Northern Illinois has another miscue here on special teams. As you could see the bobble there from Tom Foley. Suttle ends up being an 18-yard punt. See Suttle right there, just able to get some fingertips on it.
Yeah, you see him run to the sideline and put his hands in that pouch. And what that tells me is the weather is affecting every aspect of this game. That ball probably came out laser fast and it hit his hands. Good job of Miami capitalizing.
So Miami, who's trailed this entire first half, essentially, as we get a run here on 1st down by Tyre Shelton.
Tyre Shelton with the carry.
That play right there was about to be a TFL, and you know who saved it from being that? Smith, the quarterback. He handed the ball off to Creddle in the backfield, and before the defensive end can close down, he gave him a shoulder to free him up for a catch for a few extra yards up the middle. That's what you want to see from your young quarterback there, fighting for every inch and doing everything he can to try to win this game.
Shelton with a 9-yard pickup on 1st down. He'll get the ball again, pick up the first as he crosses the 40 and lunges forward to the 39-yard line. Coming up, we'll send you to the studio for the Verizon Halftime Report. Adam Zucker, Brian Jones, Rick Neuheisel, Aaron Taylor, and Randy Cross. It's a full house in New York tonight. It's the Verizon Halftime Report, and that's coming up in just a bit. Kyle Pugh, the one that made the tackle on that last play. As we have a 1st down here for Miami. Clock ticking down. We're at about 90 seconds to go in the quarter. They still have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Chance to take the lead here before we get to halftime. And on the end around, handoff goes to Davis, able to get some positive yardage as he crosses the 25-yard line.
9-yard gain on the play.
Davis with some good running there as Pugh able to bring him down. 9-yard pickup.
For the Redhawks.
2nd and 1.
And with this offense, you want to continue doing what you're doing. There's a lot of time left. You're in great position to score a touchdown or a field goal. Just make sure that you don't turn the ball over. You continue to get positive yards.
Minute left. Smith back to pass this time. Fires deep. Left side's got a man. Contact there. Pass falls incomplete, and the penalty flags are out. They were looking for Hippenhammer there. C.J. Brown in on the coverage there for Northern Illinois.
And that's going to be Pass interference, panic with the ball in the air.
Pass interference, defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
And I'll tell you, this is very difficult for a safety right there. It's very difficult to get your head back around, but this is what Coach Hammock talked about. They gave up 28 touchdown passes this year, and he said he liked the way that his defensive backs were performing, the areas that they're in the right place, but it's about playing the ball when it's in the air, not panicking in there. His veteran defensive back safety panicked, and here they're in the red zone and looking to score.
Play action. Smith fires right side, could not haul it in. Tracy dropped it. It's incomplete with 44 seconds to go.
And that's a costly drop. He'll probably walk into the end zone there. And being that they're having success running the ball, they went to a quick play action pass there, trying to get the ball to the back. And, you know, Coach Martin, look at it. Look at his face. He just cannot understand how these plays, how they're not executing in easy situations. That should have been an easy touchdown right there for Miami.
Coach Martin looking like someone stole his last hand warmer.
Yeah, look like you.
1 point game here. 2nd and 10 from the 44. Smith pulls it back, finds some room, left side, gets to the pylon, touchdown. Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the half, a 15-yard run, and Miami has taken the lead.
And that was a special read and reaction. Again, they're going to the play action pass, RPO, sucking up the underneath coverage. You see that? It's not there, maneuvering in the pocket, and then how special is he once he breaks contain? 2nd touchdown run of the day. Miami has really taken control of this game late in the first half.
5 plays, 51 yards, and a touchdown for the Redhawks. And after being down 10-0, they've scored 16 unanswered, 2 touchdowns, and a safety with 37 seconds to go in the half. It's been all Avion Smith here in the 2nd quarter as the Redhawks lead it.
It was the beginning of time when Sky Woman fell from the sky onto the turtle's back. For the Haudenosaunee, the creator's game is not only a game, but an act of healing, unity, and conflict resolution. From Olympic gold medalist Jim Thorpe to Reinaldi Basenti, sports thread healing and wellness among our people and connect us to the natural world. We join CBS Sports in celebrating Indigenous athletes of the past, present, and future.
After a rough start for Avion Smith and the Miami offense, they put together 2 touchdowns on the last couple of drives here, 16 unanswered, 2 of those points on a safety. And the Miami Redhawks have taken the lead and have kind of stunned this Northern Illinois crowd here for some Wednesday night action. The snow flurries have gone, and it seems as the snow flurries have gone away, so has the explosiveness of the running game of the Huskies. It looked like, I thought there was a fair catch called, and they kept playing, and Miami kept on pushing to make a tackle on special teams. Billy Dozier was telling the official he signaled for a fair catch, and then he was brought down.
Yeah, that was a bizarre play there. I don't know if Dozier...
There's some miscommunication going on right now with our officials.
Yeah, they're going to explain it.
The receiver called fair catch on the play. Ball placed at the 25-yard line.
So the ball will indeed be on the 25-yard line.
And you see Coach Hammock right there. He's saying, I need you to fully extend your arm. And sometimes you see it where the returner tries to give a quick wave, and that wasn't a good enough wave. I don't know if the refs should have given him that. He tried to give a little slight wave, and you see Hammock on the sideline saying, hey, man, do what we teach you to do in practice. Extend your full arm.
So Northern Illinois will run it here on first down. That is Lynch in at quarterback. They are going to use both quarterbacks in this game, they've told us. Lynch is, take a look at his numbers there. And they've started 4 different quarterbacks here for Northern Illinois. Picks up 4 there on first down. The clock continues to tick down until we reach halftime.
And going into it, Coach Hammock told us that they're going to have different packages for the quarterbacks that run different plays and for what they're best in. And you know, maybe we'll see Lynch early in the second half to see if he can jumpstart this offense.
Just ran the one play, and they let the clock tick down. 16 unanswered points scored by the Miami Redhawks after Northern Illinois took an initial 10-0 lead. Redhawks making things happen here in the second quarter, partially thanks to Avion Smith. 16-10 our score. We'll send you to New York in a bit for the Verizon halftime report.
Let me be direct. Some people are paying more than double for teeth straightening with Invisalign. With Smile Direct Club, you get a doctor-directed smile you love for 60% less. That's a lot less. Like a lot. Choose Smile, choose Direct.
Smile Direct Club.
We've got your back, Road Warriors. Because we know you're picking up the pace. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road. And we're helping you get there with confidence. So skip the counter without missing a beat. Choose any car in the aisle and be the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go. Let our designers bring your wow to life with your free custom 3D design. Find everything you need to design your next kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, and more. Call, click, or visit today. This is how you wow for less.
Buffalo Wild Wings has deals on deals on deals. Like buy one, get one half off Wing Tuesdays, buy one, get one free boneless Thursdays, and wing bundles from $9.99. Order now at buffalowildwings.com.
Gibbs has given me the control of my hair back.
Seeing the progress was awesome. Seeing my hair grow back so quick.
I feel great. I feel confident. I feel very happy about my journey so far with Keeps and where it's going in the future.
Get started at keeps.com/TV.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a Traeger grill to make tasty turkey and desserts. This week, take advantage of great deals on Traeger with free assembly and delivery on all grills $3.99 and up.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Here's to going further.
Here's to a little recharge.
We do have something special. Here's to you. Thank you. And here's to me.
Get along down the road. We got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
You are watching the Verizon Halftime Report on CBS Sports Network.
A lovely evening to be inside the studio at the half between Miami and Northern Illinois. Adam Zucker alongside Randy Cross, Aaron Taylor, Rick Newhouser, Brian Jones. And after trailing 10-0, Miami, Ohio now up 16-10.
Yeah, Northern Illinois scored on the first 3 drives. They had a touchdown, a field goal, but then gave up a safety, and Miami scored 16 straight. Miami's defense doing a really nice job, has not allowed Northern Illinois to convert a single third down. That meant that the entire game has been played on their half of the field, and Miami's taking advantage of it.
It's an interesting game with the elements as they are. You have to make a man's decision. I'm all in here. You cannot try to stay warm. Yep. You have to go, and clearly Miami, Ohio has done that now. Avion Smith, 42 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Look for him to be the center of this offense in the second half.
It ain't cold, Rick.
That's just your imagination playing tricks on you.
Well, on a slick surface, though, it's easier when you're the guy with the ball knowing where you're going to go, right?
Always easier when you know where you're going.
When you're not the linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we use GPS, too. Okay, let's hop around the map
Hold on,
right
Coach.
now.
Let me see where he's going.
And the first kick of the night at Eastern Michigan on the road, which is where they're most comfortable. 4-1 on the season, visiting a Kent State team that needs to win their last 2 games to get to bowl eligibility. And so let's check it out. And by the way, Eastern Michigan also needing to go to their backup quarterback.
Yeah, they did. They lost their starter, man, little ankle injury, but Taylor Powell, the backup, finds Hassan Baydoun, give him some boudin, and college just over the outstretched hands of the defender to Jashawn Polk. And then his first and goal, Marquez Cooper up the middle.
And so it's Kent State on top right now, about midway through the third quarter, 17-14. Hey, did we mention that it's snowing tonight?
I think you did.
In the region. Central Michigan winners of 2 straight. Look at that. Oh, we have a pile building here facing Western Michigan, who's dropped 2 in a row, Randy.
That's some unpleasant weather in Mount Pleasant. Sean Tyler up the middle for dashes up there for 53 yards and a touchdown.
He did say that.
In the second quarter, Bert Emanuel for a 60 yards. He reverses field, and he's dashing through the
Oh, yes, he is.
In a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, the hills he goes.
Do it, Brian.
Laughing all the way.
Why do you hit that button all the time?
Yeah. Someone just hit the copyright button.
By the way, Bert Emanuel Jr., 293 last week on the ground. He's up to his old tricks.
How about that? I would have followed those tracks, by the way. There's some tracks on the field to follow as well. All right, more to come to here. We got the latest rankings to react to from last night. Yeah, Kirby's still number 1, and Ohio State wants to be number 1. We'll get into it when we come back.
We say love and honor to remember. We say love and honor to celebrate. We say love and honor to inspire, to encourage, to connect. But most of all, we say love and honor because it's a promise we make to each other, to the world, of everything we will do next. Together, we will transform our most ambitious visions into reality. This is our promise because Miami University exists for love, for honor, for those who will.
Are you ready for some action? Saturday, December 3rd, the best from the East and the West will meet for the 26th consecutive MAC football championship at Ford Field. Now is your time to get tickets to the conclusion of the 76th MAC football season. Get your tickets today at fordfield.com/MAC. It's time to get some action.
Watch this. When you watch me play, you support all of us.
Do you show your daughter her future daughters?
You invest in the next generation of leaders. When you watch me play,
You fight for our dreams.
are you watching this?
Harris with a fantastic save.
When you watch me play,
Take the shot.
make the move. Team up. Drive. Win.
You prove we deserve more media coverage.
When you watch the game, you change the game.
These little cups would make great stocking stuffers. But how about right now in your mouth stuffers? Happy holidays to your mouth. Not sorry. Reese's.
Your granddaughter's gonna love that.
Third generation sailor.
Sailor? Make sure she joins USAA.
My family loves USAA. We've been members for 40 years.
But you can keep trying, though.
USAA, it's for the military community.
Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club is a great way to straighten your teeth at home. They help you get the results that you want. My own son is actually a Smile Direct Club patient. I would highly recommend it.
Start your doctor-directed care at SmileDirectClub.com.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that.
With this, or you can get with that.
Get any two or more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
All right, we are back on the Verizon Halftime Report. The latest rankings are about 24 hours old, and when there is not much losing, there is not much change. Oregon, the only team to fall out of the top 10. Their opponent this week, Utah, enters the top 10 as well. What is the most interesting thing you think about the current rankings? I mean, I know there wasn't much change. What's the most interesting thing?
To me, it's LSU at 6, because I think the committee, by putting them ahead of USC, has said, if you win out, you're in. And I think that's fascinating, because we have never had a two-loss team get to the college football playoff, and yet they're basically telling you're going to be the first if you get it done.
And if TCU can survive, they're going to get in the playoff.
Yep.
That's right.
If they can survive.
Well, it's looking as though they may have a rematch with K-State. We'll see what happens in Morgantown. But K-State, with Texas falling to TCU last week, right back in the driver's seat, controlling their own destiny. But I would agree with you. LSU sitting there, I think it's deserved, because you look at who they have defeated,
But what
and
makes
that juxtaposed with USC and their schedule.
But what makes it really interesting is if they get that done, what do they do with Tennessee, especially if TCU runs the table?
Yeah, since Tennessee won at LSU handily.
There's all kind of scenarios going on, especially with Michigan and Ohio State playing. But how about Clemson at 9, right? They're basically out of it. You look at North Carolina, who's at 13. They've got 4 two-loss teams that are ranked ahead of them. I think they're taking heat because of the fourth quarter of that Appalachian State game. Their defense in conference has played really, really well. Drake May is throwing the ball all around the court. But I think the ACC is out no matter what it is they do, and it's hard for Mac Brown to get some respect.
Yeah, it pains me to mention this, but don't forget SC's also only lost 1 game.
Yeah. And they're behind that two-loss.
And they're behind.
We'll get that taken care of this.
It is still strange that Alabama's not in it. I mean, they're 8th, but a whole lot of stuff. Nah, there's no way. No, especially with Tennessee.
It ain't happening.
Yeah.
But we might have a really interesting last couple of weeks here, and we haven't had that in quite some time. I think that's the flip side of Alabama not being in it and Clemson not being in it, is that we have some new faces and new blood that we're going to see.
Did you fellas believe that TCU might jump Michigan and go to the 3-hole this week?
No, I think it's fair.
No. So let me ask you this. 2 and 3, a close game in Columbus, are they both in?
I think they've got a really good chance for that. You got to consider that it's being played at Ohio State. So if Michigan happens to win and they get into the Big Ten championship game and they're the loser and don't get to go, you got to start weighing resumes. And now it's a beauty contest between all the 1 losses. That's where it's going to get fun.
Yeah. I mean, TCU, if they went out, they wouldn't fall out of that top 4.
You would hope not.
Oh, no.
Well, they've done it before. They've done it before.
I'll tell you another story.
Yes,
2014. Yeah.
True enough. We've learned. All right, we'll have more about the rankings on our late-night edition of Inside College Football, including some more picks. We'll look ahead to our second half coming up next.
Moderate to severe eczema still disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it disrupts my skin with itch. It disrupts my skin with rash. But now, I can disrupt eczema with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is not a steroid, topical, or injection. It's 1 pill once a day that's effective without topical steroids. Many taking Rinvoq saw clear or almost clear skin, while some saw up to 100% clear skin. Plus, they felt fast itch relief, some as early as 2 days. That's Rinvoq relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer. Death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least 1 heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your doctor about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. Precise measuring means the perfect fit. The bath fitter tub-over-tub process means no mess or stress. A custom-made tub and seamless wall mean a watertight fit. Premium acrylic means it lasts a lifetime. And all this together means a great value. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram.
Can you flip that?
And more people behind the grill. More first leg of the road trips. More uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously. And more people who can't resist telling you that the leaves are changing.
Leaves are changing.
Are switching to Ram.
During the Ram Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing plus $2,000 total bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500.
With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in business into your busy day. Your graduation team, led by your own GCU counselor, provides you with the personal support you need to succeed. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
On the next NFL Monday QB, our crew checks in on the Week 11 peaks and valleys as some teams look to stay afloat, others look to stay hot. Go under center on the only NFL show all about quarterbacks. Monday on CBS Sports Network.
All right, we are at the half in Illinois, and it's Avion Smith coming off a huge second quarter. 2 scampers into the end zone and a 16-10 lead. BJ, what's going on in that Northern Illinois locker room?
You just said it. They don't know how to corral Avion Smith. And I recall someone mentioning in our pregame that Avion Smith would be the key to the victory for the Redhawks. Thus far, he has done so.
Did that man resemble Father Time?
Something like that.
Well, I think it's kind of simple. Composure. Northern Illinois right now doesn't have it. Miami, Ohio has had that composure, and they've really come through. You got to get your stuff together.
That's what you do at halftime.
The Huskies,
we'll
go
see
Huskies.
after the game.
This has been the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the network America relies on.
'Twas a wintry day, and at IHOP quite soon, hot cinnamon apples would be coaxed with a spoon on the fluffiest French toast with red currants on top. We wish you a happy holiday, only at IHOP. New Ginger Snap Apple French Toast, part of our new holiday menu. Try all 3 flavors.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Ah, humbug.
Happy holidays, Mr. Scrooge.
I can barely get reception outside the old town center.
You need a better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon.
Tis?
Tis. You get a free 5G phone when you do.
Free phone?
Plus, Verizon gives you another great gift. A tablet, a smartwatch, earbuds.
Well, the more gifts, the merrier. For me.
Oh, Scrooge.
Only Verizon gives you a free 5G phone and another gift, like a tablet, smartwatch, and earbuds, all on us.
Wow!
Switch now to the network America relies on. Verizon.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go during our Buy More, Save More sale. Discover stunning, high-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and more. This is how you wow for less.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social. Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
Are you ready for some action? Saturday, December 3rd, the best from the East and the West will meet for the 26th consecutive MAC football championship at Ford Field. Now is your time to get tickets to the conclusion of the 76th MAC football season. Get your tickets today at fordfield.com/MAC. It's time to get some action.
Explore your passions. Turn dreams into realities. Get involved, connected. Bring your ideas, innovations, and artistry to life, where your education is affordable, where you can make a difference, where you are welcomed, inspired, and challenged, where you can be a Husky. It all begins with a visit to NIU.
(16-10) our score here in DeKalb on Wednesday night action here on CBS Sports Network as the Redhawks take an advantage, 16 unanswered, scored by Miami. Welcome back into the frigid broadcast booth here in DeKalb, Illinois. We're trying to stay warm up here. Alex Sabario alongside three-time Pro Bowler Dante Whitner. Dante, it's cold, and it's cold out on the field too, and you can see kind of this tale of two quarters here. You started to see Northern Illinois assert themselves with the run early, and then Miami figured it out.
Yeah, and we knew that it was going to be a war of attrition. Northern Illinois, they like to run the ball, number one in the MAC. And then you had the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, it was number two. Early in this game, NIU came out. They had success running the ball, Cradle with a 50-yard rush, and then Miami took over in the second half. They had 80-plus yards rushing in the second quarter.
Let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by National Car Rental. You kind of see the first down situations. Miami went a long time without getting any first downs, and then they ended up with 9 there in that first half. And you see the third down situations. Miami also struggled in that department. They were able to get a couple late. No conversions on third down for Northern Illinois as we get ready to start the third quarter. The Huskies, this time they're going to make it an emphatic fair catch signal. Dozier there. You want to make sure that it's a fair catch called, and they'll get the ball at the 25-yard line. As Nevin Kermascoli once again back in at quarterback. We saw Justin Lynch come out just to run the football on the final play of the half. As you see, Kermascoli, so far, so good. 6 of 6, 52 yards and a touchdown. They come out here to the 25-yard line, first down here for Northern Illinois as Huskies on first down, throwing it here. The pass complete here to Messiah Travis, the redshirt sophomore from Chicago.
And though the Huskies like to run the ball, they're going to get a lot of man coverage on the outside and a good job of hooking up, the consistency, and getting the yards after the catch to pick up that first down. I feel like the Huskies are better when they can throw it on first down and when they're very aggressive.
12-yard pickup there on first down, and looks like they're trying to change the tempo a bit as they get to the line of scrimmage here. And on first down, it's the handoff here to Cradle, the freshman who had that big week last week, as we told you about. Ryan McWood, though, able to stop him there. It seems like they've sniffed out this running game a little bit here.
They have, and when you have so many veterans and they're used to seeing so many different types of runs, it only takes them a little while to get used to what's going on out there. And yeah, McWood was on the spot, but you see who split that double team? It was number 0, Ertl. He's being very disruptive up front.
Yeah, he's been very active in this game, getting to the quarterback, creating pressure, and getting some tackles as well. As you see Northern Illinois get to the line here, second down and 9. As you see Kermascoli complete the pass to Travis again, get close to midfield there, and very close to the first down marker, and it is a first down again here after a 10-yard pickup there from Travis.
Again, box loaded up, one-on-one on the outside. They're making adjustments coming out of halftime. And they're saying, hey, if you're going to load the box up, we're going to take a chance on the outside, and we trust our skill position players to win.
Kermascoli passes, has a man wide open on the left side. Rutkiewicz, 53 yards for the touchdown. As the fireworks go off, and Northern Illinois has responded in a big way to start this second half.
And if you're Miami, that's exactly what you didn't want to see. You wanted to keep everything in front of you. This is not a downfield passing attack, and it was definitely a blown coverage. Look at that, all the time in the world, and there's 2 defensive backs sitting on the flat. Touchdown, Huskies.
Kasper Rukowicz with the 53-yard touchdown reception, left wide open, 4 plays, 75 yards, and Northern Illinois strikes back after giving up 16 unanswered. They're now up by 1.
One thing you can't do if you want to win big games is not give up big plays. The Huskies take advantage.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Kevin, where are you? Kevin! Hey, what's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash backing for the holidays with Chase Freedom Unlimited. You know, I can't believe you lost another Kevin. It's a holiday tradition. Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a Traeger grill to make tasty turkey and desserts. This week, take advantage of great deals on Traeger with free assembly and delivery on all grills $3.99 and up.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
On an angsty Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Whoa, Dr. Pepper, 0 sugar?
Yeah, stole it from my parents.
Oh, you think you're too cool to drink regular Dr. Pepper?
Derek.
I bet you think it tastes good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. It's delicious. I told you. What's wrong about you, bro?
It's okay.
I think I was projecting my insecurities on your soda.
Derek, you're oversharing.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social. Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
Oh, that's my piece of the shakaroni. That's the biggest one we make.
They'll donate $1 from every shakaroni to the Papa John's Foundation.
Dang, that's huge. If the hoop was as big as that pizza, maybe you'd have made some of your free throws. Somebody save me a slice. Where'd he come from?
Northern Illinois regains the lead at 17-16. Break down what happened there for us.
Well, this was just a basic defense. This is cover 3, middle of the field safety here. He has curl flat, which means you have first to the flat. You should get back, and you have the deep one. They have to communicate this. If you don't communicate this and both guys take the short one, this is where they're going to hit the seam ball. And you see both guys jump on the short one there, the outside corner. No, that's a big no-no. And this is why big plays happen. When you don't have communication on the outside, both guys assume, and you get a wide open receiver streaking up the field.
Kasper Rukowicz with the touchdown, again 53 yards to the house for the touchdown. Kind of left wide open, and Northern Illinois has regained the lead at 17-16 here, and now Miami will get an opportunity here. Bolden on the return here for the Redhawks. And we've kind of seen Avion Smith start to get more comfortable as this game has moved along. Some more designed runs in the offense, Dante, would you say?
I would think so. I would think some easy throws on the outside, some screens, but sticking to what they've been doing. Quarterback run, quarterback option, direct, 11-on-11 football. And when they load the box, take that shot over the top.
So here they go on first down from the 42. Smith with the handoff to Shelton. And gets a couple. Isaiah Green May there for the tackle.
And he's very disruptive as well. And sometimes all you have to do is just do your job. Stay contained, tackle the back, not arm tackle, get your body on him, and that's a good job right there of not letting that run go for more than it's supposed to, because number 8 is very shifty on the outside.
Second down and 8 for the Redhawks. Smith fires long, it's lofted up there, and it is caught. And they say it's out of bounds. So it's an incomplete pass. Miles Marshall with a great effort there to come up with the grab, but it was out of bounds. Javon Bird in on the coverage.
And he has a size differential, 6'4", 205 pounds. Just couldn't get that foot in bounds. Slight push off with the right arm there, but You see a defensive back playing all through the ball. Here we got a 3rd and long. Look like they're going to keep some protection in and work this bottom of the formation.
Miami 2 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. 3rd and 8. Smith feels the pressure, rolls out. Here it comes. There it goes. Nick Alvarado, the freshman from Bloomfield, New Jersey, with a big-time play, did not give up and brought down the QB.
And Nick Alvarado, he comes in on 3rd down specifically for that reason, to add to the pass rush production. And you see him just run down Smith from the backside there. And they have some guys streaking open in the secondary, but again, the defensive line and linebackers getting to the quarterback before he's able to set his feet and get an explosive play.
Alvarado, the freshman, making a big play there for this Northern Illinois defense, and Miami on their first offensive drive here in the second half. Not able to get much, but another good special teams play. The punting has been good for Miami, and Graham Nicholson, Dom Jobin with a great play. Miami feeling the pressure. They now trail by 1.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go. Let our designers bring your wow to life with your free custom 3D design. Find everything you need to design your next kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, and more. Call, click, or visit today. This is how you wow for less.
Jimmy's John's new all-American beefy crunch is full of lies. Thousand Island dressing.
From Canada.
Crispy onion strings.
It could be from anywhere.
American cheese.
From America.
Wait. Come on, Stevie, get it together!
At Jimmy John's for a limited time. When you get a chip in your windshield, trust Safelite.
This couple counts on their SUV as they travel for their small business. So when they got a chip in their windshield, they brought it to Safelite for a same-day in-shop repair. We repaired the chip right away, and with their insurance, it was no cost to them. Plus, to protect their glass, we installed new wipers too. That's service the way you need it.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
When my home smells fresh, I feel at ease. My friend Bryson over here, well, he could use some help. Pretty Litter's crystals absorb odor on contact, is 99% dust-free, and delivers right to my door. Ready to make the switch? Go to prettylitter.com.
I had multiple credit cards that had high interest rates.
Lower your interest rates with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream.
I was able to save around $450 a month.
I'm saving about $5,000.
It feels really good. Like, yes. Apply now at trylightstream.com for your discount.
Nobody does anything perfectly the first time, or the second, even the third. We learn from mistakes. But when it comes to retirement planning, who can afford mistakes? Smart Asset can help you avoid those unpleasant mishaps with a free guide, The 7 Crucial Mistakes of Retirement Planning. We also match you with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors who can help you achieve your retirement goals. Using Smart Asset is free with no obligation. Discover what others learned the hard way at smartasset.com.
Well, let's see who do some of the dirty work in tonight's game. Brought to you by Coyote Tractor. Let's take you back to the first points of the game for the Redhawks, and they did it on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, you see Corey Suttle coming down aggressive, playing the run. It looks like Lynch tried to pull the ball out a little too early. Didn't know if he should have gave it to the running back, and just capitalizing on the easy mistake.
The Miami defense has been much better in the second half, or pardon me, in that second quarter, although they did allow a touchdown here to Northern Illinois on their first drive. Ontario Brown, the ball carrier here.
It's definitely been a field position battle. For the last 3 to 4 drives, the Huskies have been backed up in their own territory. And for Miami, they've had really good field position, somewhere around the 40-yard line. This is where the Huskies are going to have to switch or flip the field position if they're going to score more points.
Yeah, for Northern Illinois, this is their 4th drive that they're starting inside their own 15-yard line. We get a long pass play down the left side, going for the home run ball again, and we're going to get penalty markers here. Once again, looking for Rutkovich. As this time it's Ambe Caldwell, likely going to get called for the infraction.
Pass interference. Defense, number 19.
15-yard penalty, the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
And I think we see this too often where a defensive back panics with the ball in the air. All you have to do is clear and catch up to the upfield shoulder of the wide receiver, play through his arms and hands. Don't make contact with him. That's just an easy call for the refs there. And so that you don't put yourself in that position, don't sit on the routes. Make sure that you keep a good smooth pedal.
Brown, the ball carrier here. First time we've really been calling his name. Harrison Whaley did get some playing time after coming back and missing last week. So you see Matthew Salabank getting on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brown, 592 yards on the season, entering the game today with 6 touchdowns. Sophomore from Savannah, Georgia. Back to pass, Cremascoli. That pass is incomplete.
And he read that defense wrong there. With that one, he's supposed to drop it up to the flat. They're playing a corner up in the flat. They're playing a safety over the top. The corner got a little depth. Just drop it off to the back there. Let him pick up 3-4 yards. Don't try to force it into coverage. The protection was pretty good there, and now you put yourself in a situation where it's 3rd and 10, and this is not really your forte. This is not the Huskies' forte to drop back and throw it.
Northern Illinois has struggled on 3rd down so far. Cremascoli has to escape just to get a little bit of positive yardage, and we'll bring 4th down here coming up as Caden Woolard able to force him out. Now the punting unit coming on here, Tom Foley. Punting has been really important in this game so far here, Dante.
It's been very important, and Coach Martin told us that it wasn't about scoring touchdowns this week. It was about handling the weather. It was about field position, and it was about not turning the ball over. And Miami's special teams have really held up their end of the bargain.
Jalen Walker back deep to receive the punt here. That one up in the air, and we're going to get a fair catch call over near the 40-yard line. So Miami trailing by 1. They'll get the football back, trying to get something going.
Ah, humbug.
Happy holidays, Mr. Scrooge.
I can barely get reception outside the old town center.
You need a better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon.
Tis?
Tis. You get a free 5G phone when you do.
Free phone?
Plus, Verizon gives you another great gift. A tablet, a smartwatch, earbuds.
Well, the more gifts, the merrier. For me.
Oh, Scrooge.
Only Verizon gives you a free 5G phone and another gift, like a tablet, smartwatch, and earbuds, all on us.
Wow.
Switch now to the network America relies on. Verizon.
Before and bath fitter. Before and bath fitter. If you have a before bath, now's the time to call Bath Fitter to get a beautiful after. With our unique tub over tub process, there's no mess or stress. Spend smart on a beautiful new bath done right, backed by a lifetime warranty. Join over 2 million happy customers who know it just fits. Bath Fitter. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This holiday season, save big on all the gifts you need for the gifts that keep on giving. Because while they have no idea what's going on here, a little something of their own will get them in the spirit. They don't know why you'd ever leave the house like this, but they'll happily hold down the fort while you're gone.
Smile.
And let's be honest, they'll never understand this whole situation. But they do get this. Thank goodness. Great prices, happy pets, Chewy.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, I'm positive.
I mean, I love that you're trying to help, but why this way?
Because there's a lot going on in the world, and this is how I can help. So, what do you think?
You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico. As we take a look at the scoreboard from around the MAC, we had some Tuesday night action last night. Bowling Green, big win after their loss at Kent State a week ago that we did, 42-35. They beat Toledo. Just goes to show you anybody can beat anybody in the MAC on any given Saturday. Ohio beat Ball State, And those games in progress right now. Eastern Michigan taking on Kent State, 24-17. They lead in the fourth. And Western and Central on that up at 7 in the second. And of course on Saturday, Akron takes on Buffalo right here on CBS Sports Network. But some interesting scores there, Dante. We've had a chance to see a few of these teams in the MAC this year. And again, it's about matchups. It's about who's healthy. So you see Avion Smith air it out here on first down. It's got a man. It is caught, and it is a completion. Yes, it is. Hippenhammer able to haul it in. Right on the sidelines is a bit shaken up as Javon Bird was in on the coverage. Take another look.
Yes, and he's a phenomenal receiver. He can get behind the defense. He can locate the ball, the concentration. Toe tap. Let's take a second look at that. You see just a small push off, but catches the tip of the football. It looks like it might hit the ground. He might have to go ahead and review this.
It would be a 30-yard reception if it counts, but it seems like
this play. It's a completed catch. That play's under review.
It seemed like there may be a question not only about holding on to it, but if his feet were in bounds anyways. You can see Hippenhammer being looked at on the sideline. That's what our replay official is looking at. They're coming over to the sidelines.
Yeah, just an amazing job of being able to contort his body and change directions on the sideline, locate the ball, and really catch it by the nose of it. Look at that. Just amazing ball skills. They look like that right knee came down in bounds before anything, but we have to take a better look and see if the tip of the ball hit the ground and if it was moving through the catch. Let's see. I think that's an incomplete ball, but a phenomenal job of being able to redirect, spin on the sideline, get the right knee down, just not able to come through with the catch, in my opinion. There, catch.
Yeah, it's a matter of control, right? And when the knee goes down, and to me also, Dante, it looks like the knee goes down in bounds, like you said, but before there's established control. But is there enough to overturn it is the question. It looks like they've discussed it. Here we go.
After review, the Brewer on the field stands. Receiver maintained control of the ball. First down.
Boy, that's as close as I think I've seen in a while, especially considering it was the knee that was inbounds that established that he caught it, and not feet.
Yeah, and I thought that the ball kind of moved, but just all the credit in the world to Hippenhammer for controlling it through the catch, getting the right knee down, and coming through with the explosive play for his offense.
So it goes down as a 30-yard reception, so first down here for Miami from the 29-yard line of Northern Illinois. And Shelton gets the run on first down. We're under 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
This Miami offense is showing more than they've shown all year long coming into this game. They were last in the MAC in actual first downs picked up. And here tonight, the offense is really flowing. Like they have familiarity with each other, and they're making plays.
Smith, feeling the pressure, gets swallowed up. It was a pass play and then decided to take it, but doesn't get anything.
And this defense is really swarming. You see the front four on and off of blocks. They brought the extra guys on the blitz. They showed zone pre-snap and were able to get Smith on the ground.
Ivan Davis, the one that got him wrapped up there.
It's another third and long here.
Jayshon Prophet also involved in the tackle. So we got a third down here, 3rd and 8.
Looks like we're going to have a blitz coming from the bottom of the screen.
Smith fires left side's got a man. It's caught and it's near the end zone. No, incomplete. Miles Marshall had his hands on it, said he bobbled it the whole time as he went out of bounds. C.J. Brown delivered the hit, then knocked it loose, and it'll be 4th down.
And I'll tell you what, the Husky defense is so fortunate here. They showed blitz. They tried to maneuver to a cover 2. The safety almost sacrificed the skies for coverage, but the blow right there on the lower back of Marshall was able to separate the receiver from the ball on the sideline. Just a scary moment for the Huskies. But with the big hit, he was able to save it and hold him to a 3-point attempt.
So it'll be a 44-yard field goal attempt here from Grant Nicholson. The snap, the hold, and that one is good, and Miami has regained the lead on the 45-yard field goal here from Nicholson. It's back and forth here in DeKalb tonight.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And, of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
At Cabinets to Go, savings are now in stock. Come in and upgrade everything for less during our Buy More, Save More sale. Discover stunning, high-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and more at absurdly low prices. Find your next wow today, only at Cabinets to Go. This is how you wow for less.
The holidays were lonely for the Yeti, but after saving big with early Black Friday at Amazon, Yeti became more social. Shop legendary deals at Amazon.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
Twisted Tea fans love football, so we're surprising them with a Twisted Tea drop. We're kicking off game day with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Cold, refreshing, and goes down smooth with 5% alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Sunday, it's an NFL on CBS doubleheader with the early matchups featuring the Eagles on the road in Indy and an AFC East battle between the Jets and Patriots later. It's an enormous NFC showdown when Dak and the Cowboys clash with the 8-1 Vikings. We'll get you updated on all the day's storylines beginning at noon Eastern with the NFL Today. Sunday, the NFL is on CBS. What a matchup. Minnesota 8-1. Dallas coming off that loss against Green Bay. Cowboys leading the NFL with 35 sacks, have a pretty good defense. Minnesota kind of surprising everybody with their 8-1 record so far. We got a tight one here. Wednesday night action, just as we expected here in DeKalb tonight. Miami has regained the lead on a 45-yard field goal. It's now a 19-17 lead for the Redhawks. As the kickoff goes into the end zone, kneeled for the touchback. Let's take a look at tonight's quarterback comparison brought to you by Sonic. You see Smith with 77 yards passing, but he does have 2 rushing touchdowns in the game. And then Nevin Cremascoli, the quarterback for Northern Illinois, see what he's done. Nearly perfect with his completions, a couple of touchdown throws. So 2 different styles at quarterback for these 2 teams. 8:24 to go, third quarter. And the pitch goes to Cradle, brought down at the 25.
And at this moment, you can see that this Miami defense is fully locked in. It's going to be very difficult for the Huskies to get outside with a lot of this running scheme. I'm thinking that they should go to some more play action passes, some RPOs, just to keep this defense honest. And right now, look, there's 9 guys within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. You have to push the ball downfield as you did last drive.
Cremascoli throwing on second down, and it's behind his target. That's Rukowitz. Ugu providing pressure there.
Ryan Ugu disrupted that entire play. Whenever you get immediate pressure, I don't care if you're trying to do a screen, a quick pass, it makes it very difficult for your quarterback to set his feet and get the ball to his targets. Good job there bearing down on the quarterback and not allowing him to get the ball to the easy completion in the flat.
Northern Illinois 0 for 5 on third downs. From Scully Back to pass and fires right side, and it's a little high on the throw. He was looking for Thornton there. That'll be 4th down.
Thornton ran a good route. He was open. But to that short side of the field, the ball has to come out a little quicker and it has to be more accurate. Good job of forcing them to try to make a tight completion there and then forcing this 4th down punt. It looks like this Miami team is going to get good field position again.
So Walker back deep to receive this punt from Foley. Field position again coming into play here. Punt is up in the air. Fair catch is called over near the 40-yard line. Fair catch made, and Miami's offense will take over. Walker kind of upset that he hasn't had a chance to get a return going here. This Miami offense back onto the field, leading by 2. Nearly had a touchdown on that last drive, had to settle for the field goal. But after that rough start, as we talked about, they put up 16 unanswered, 2 on a safety, and then a couple of touchdowns, and then got a field goal on that last drive.
Well, you see them checking right here. Look like they're going to check as a light box up to the run.
Maybe on Smith, quarterback in for Brett Gabbard, who was injured on the last play of the game last week against Ohio. Smith just trying to escape, able to slither back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain there from Smith. As Kyle Pugh able to bring him down.
And Alex, I felt like he made the wrong check there. And they talked about a young quarterback sometimes getting confused at the line of scrimmage, checking to the wrong plays. They only had 6 guys in the box for 6 blockers, and there you're supposed to run the ball. He checked to a pass, nowhere to go downfield. And that's why they didn't pick up any positive yards.
On 2nd down, Smith throwing. Over the middle, incomplete. A little hard looking for Cold Iron there. There's Kyle Pugh there to deliver the hit.
He was looking for his tight end there, but Kevin Davis in the slot to the top was wide open. He predetermined where he was going to throw that ball. For a young quarterback, that can happen sometimes. The defense is moving too fast. They're doing a lot of disguising, but when you have protection, you have to go through your reads. You can't predetermine where you're going to throw the ball, or it's going to put you in another 3rd and long situation like they're in right now.
They'll empty the backfield here. Smith into the flat. It's complete to Bjorson. And able to break free a bit as he gets across midfield and to the 40-yard line. Signals 1st down. Bjorson, the senior from Hinsdale, Illinois. Indiana transfer 20 yards on that play to pick up the 1st.
And that's a really good job of executing there. The offensive line with the timing, getting out in front of smaller guys, linebackers and defensive backs, and then allowing the tight end to do the rest. Borson to pick up the 1st down with his legs, making guys miss.
So on 1st down, they'll run it here. Kyle Pugh there on the stop of Kyrie Shelton.
And this has been a story for Miami's offense all night, getting good field position, getting the ball to playmakers on the outside, yards after the catch, direct runs, finishing falling forward. We haven't seen many negative plays from this Miami offense all night, and that's why they're having success.
Under 6 minutes to go. Pass right side. It's complete near the 30-yard line. Hippenhammer, 5th-year senior out of Fort Wayne. Penn State transfer, picks up 7.
And that's an easy read, easy throw for a young quarterback. When the defense is set and they're not moving around, he knows exactly where to go to the ball. Look how comfortable he is. He steps into the throw, the accuracy, and that's a long throw. And Hippenhammer again with the awareness on the sideline, catching the ball with his hands, getting his foot down in bounds, picking up the 1st down.
He's got really good hands, Hippenhammer.
Absolutely.
You see Smith take off on his own, dives forward. Penalty marker down in the offensive backfield. This one's likely coming back.
Holding, offense, reception. Second penalty in the spot.
And that's their left tackle, Will Jales. You see it right there, that left arm just hugging right there in front of the ref. They're going to call it every time. And
Will Jados, the redshirt freshman.
Coach Martin just can't be happy about that for the most part all night. They've avoided that. They've avoided the holding. They avoided the false start penalties, the negative penalties, and that one right there just sets you back. 3rd and 11 here. What are they going to do? Keep protection in, work the top of the screen, two-man route.
Miami's been penalized 5 times for 45 yards. Smith with the empty backfield, trying to escape. Here comes the rush. They've got him swallowed up right at midfield. Ball is loose, and it appears that Northern Illinois has the football, recovered by the Huskies. It's Devontae O'Malley who comes up with it. There is a penalty marker down over near the Miami sideline. It was Devin Lafayette who was able to get the ball loose before it was recovered by O'Malley. We'll go down to the field here.
It's a fumble.
Let's go back to the play here, Dante.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, you have to be more careful with the ball in the pocket, and you see them guys intentionally swiping at the ball, and O'Malley knocks it out, strips it out, jumps on it. That's the trifecta. You get the sack, you get the strip, you get the fumble recovery, and that's what you expect. He's been in opponents' backfields all season long, and when you talk about him, you talk about his twitch, they talk about his effort, and right there he did it all for his defense and putting his offense in great scoring position.
I'll tell you what, that's some Husky havoc right there from O'Malley. As Justin Lynch is in at quarterback now for Northern Illinois. Runs the football there on 1st down.
And a lot of people would think that's a call quarterback run, but if you really take a look at the play, they're trying to get the defense to react to the quarterback run, and they're trying to sneak somebody up the sideline to throw it. Good job of the defense being disciplined, the defensive line running them down and not allowing the trick big play.
No gain on 1st down, so ball at the 31-yard line here, 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Cremascoli back in, steps up, fires towards the end zone, got him in and out of the hands, and incomplete. Messiah Travis is going to wish he could have that one back.
Perfect protection, perfect read versus cover 6, which means they're playing cover 4 to that side. The corner has one-on-one to the outside. He lays out a little too soon, and Travis had the ball in his hands and just dropped it. He's going to have nightmares about that one tonight. That's exactly what you want Cremascoli to do. Drop back, throw it in the bucket. You just got to come away with that one.
And Travis got some good hands here. He was a two-way player in high school. Had 5 touchdowns and 12 interceptions as a senior in high school at Solario in Chicago. Pass is incomplete there from Cremascoli.
And you see Cremascoli putting his hands up like, hey, what's going on over there? It looked like he was going for the back shoulder. When a defensive back is in good position for the fade ball, you want the receiver to stop, come back to the ball. Miscommunication over there. So you get a drop pass, you get miscommunication, which sets you up to put in a 3rd, 4th and long. It's very difficult when you get those type of plays executed well and your receivers just drop the ball. It's very difficult.
He was looking for Thornton there, and it is 4th down and 10. 4th down conversions this season, 6 of 18 for the Huskies as Lynch is in at quarterback now. Lynch is just going to punt it up in the air. That's interesting.
With that, they probably should have just went for it on 4th down. When you get 6 yards difference, I would have just went for it on that, but I guess they thought he was going to punt it down and pin.
That's a 10-yard punt. You could see the face there of Coach Hammock.
Yeah, his toes are probably cold. So it's probably went up the side of his foot.
I didn't know who his attention was on when he gave that kind of annoyed side eye.
Cremasoli. I can tell you exactly who he was looking at. Cremasoli. You punt the ball 5 yards.
No, Justin Lynch.
I'm going to give you that
Justin
look
Lynch.
as well.
Justin Lynch.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Justin Lynch. That's what he was looking at.
Yeah. You got a run here on first down as Miami takes over with 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. On the carry there is Shelton. Devin Lafayette, again, involved in the tackle there. Good 12-yard pickup on first down.
And we've said Lafayette's name a lot to now and there. He's the edge of the defense. You lose contain there. He comes up, you lose contain again. Lafayette continues to pursue the football. Good job. But no edge, no chance.
Incomplete there on first down. Avion Smith a little long with the throw.
And that play looked off balance from the get-go. Looked like miscommunication. The offensive line, they allowed some guys to penetrate, and he just had to throw that one away. You don't want to force that one into the defense. Second and long here. Look for him to try to get back on track with a run or some type of quick throw.
Clock stop with 3:34 remaining in the third quarter. It's a 2-point lead for Miami. They have the football here. Second down and 10. Smith decides to keep it, and immediately he is brought down, swallowed up. Coming up with the tackle there is Ray Thomas. His second sack of the season. Northern Illinois with 7 TFLs tonight. A loss of 3 on the play.
And Thomas had 4 TFLs last week in one game, and Smith made the wrong read there. That's where you pull the ball, you pursue the edge of the defense, and you put pressure on the defense. You have to give that ball right there to the running back, Kevin Davis, going around the edge. And he'll probably be still running and picking up the first down with that one.
So with the loss of 3, it's now 3rd and 13 here for the Redhawks. As Northern Illinois is coming up with some good defensive plays, and Smith will take off again. This time breaks free across the 40, gets to midfield, so he gets a first down for Miami. Big time pickup there from Avion Smith before C.J. Brown can bring him down.
The most disheartening thing for a defense is when you get them in 3rd and long, you get guys free, and they can't make the tackle, get them down. He broke 3 to 4 tackles right there in the teeth of the defense, and that's just very disheartening because you expect to get off the field, get the ball in good field position.
The 21-yard pickup puts them inside Husky territory. Smith, 37 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground for the backup quarterback for Miami of Ohio, in for the injured Brett Gabbert. Here's Davis on the run, left side, and brought out of bounds after some positive yardage, maybe pick up a couple there. Michael Kennedy the one to force him out.
And that's been a go-to play tonight for Miami. It's been that wide receiver sweep with Davis. I'm looking for some type of action off of that. What about some play action, rollout, throwback? We'll see what they're trying to set up with that play because they've gone to the well so many times. The defense is doing a good job of setting the edge. Now you have to go to the counter.
Put a man in motion, Tracy. Hand off to Shelton, not much there. James Esther, along with Muhammad Jama, or Jameh, I should say, coming up with the tackle.
And overall, they've done a good job of standing their gaps, of building the wall up front, creating piles. But here, another 3rd and long. We're going to get a direct quarterback run, or we're going to keep protection in and allow them to throw it down the field. Look like the top of the screen, they're keeping a safety back. Down here at the bottom, they're one-on-one.
3rd down and 8 with a minute to go. Third quarter, Smith with an empty backfield. Steps up, looking long, left side. He's got it! Hippenhammer holds it in for the touchdown! Mac Hippenhammer with Bird on him. Able to wait, anticipate the throw. Able to grab it. 47 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
And when you get one-on-one on the outside, this is one of Smith's best throws, the fade ball. And I had a wise DB coach that tell me one time when I was a DB, he said, they're not throwing it to you. Right there, you have to continue to stay attached to the wide receiver, play through his arms and hands, and knock the ball down. You can't look back or you're going to give up a touchdown.
Nicholson on for the point after, and it's good. And just like that, as we have a penalty marker down. Extra point is good, 26-17. We were going to go down to our official. They're still having some trouble with their microphone down there, but 48 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and Miami coming up with a big play. You know, their touchdowns had been on the run from Smith, and now he gets a touchdown throw as he connects with Hippenhammer.
And coming into the game, Northern Illinois felt like their cornerbacks can hold up in one-on-one coverage on the outside. And we've seen on multiple occasions tonight exactly what Coach Hammock was talking about. He felt like his players can run and play with anybody, but they've shown all year a lack of awareness with the ball in the air, a lack of poise with the ball in the air, and they give up another big touchdown to increase this lead for the Redhawks. It's very disappointing.
It's one of these games that the pendulum keeps swinging back and forth. Remember, Northern Illinois scored the first 10 points of the game, and then it was 16 unanswered scored by Miami. Northern Illinois starts the second half with a touchdown. Now Miami is up by 9. And they're going to blow the play dead here on the return from Dozier. Saturday at 3:30, the SEC on CBS features another huge test for top-ranked Georgia as they go on the road to face Kentucky. We'll get you set for kickoff at 3 Eastern with college football today. Saturday, the SEC is on CBS. Take a look at the quarterback for Georgia, Stetson Bennett, what he's done. Career ranks there as a Georgia Bulldog. Certainly in position to win a national championship this year. Now Northern Illinois looking to respond as they trail by 9. What's not working for them right now, Dante?
Well, the field positioning. Look where they're at again. They're backed up in their own area once again. So they have to be able to get out of here, generate some offense.
Ontario Brown on the carry.
And that's really one of the only carries that we've seen from Ontario Brown tonight. And, you know, they're really big on him. He's very explosive in the open field. He's creative. He runs hard. He's their biggest back, 218 pounds. But if they're going to get some points on the board, might have to abandon this running game soon and try to open it up. That's when they had their most success.
Sophomore from Savannah, Georgia, gets the carry, and he's off to the races across the 40 and across midfield. I don't think they're going to get him. It's a foot race into the end zone. Touchdown. It's 86 yards. Ontario Brown, after missing last week and not getting the start tonight, he comes in with a long run, and there is a penalty marker down all the way back at the 21-yard line. And Brown upset.
Result for the play is a touchdown. We got sideline interference on the defense. We're half a distance goal on the try.
So, sideline interference on the defense. That flag was all the way back at the 21-yard line. So Brown does get credit, get 86 yards for the touchdown. So we got half the distance here. But they are going to go for the point after, and Northern Illinois strikes back. They are back within 3 with 6 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. 2 plays, 91 yards, 42 seconds, and they score like that. They've had a couple of big runs. They had a 54-yard run earlier from Cradle, and now 86 yards there from Ontario Brown. And a muff on the snap there, just going to have to cover up, and no point after attempt. They don't even get a kickoff or get a throw off. They just get swallowed up there, does Tom Foley. But Northern Illinois strikes back. They are back within 3, again with 6 seconds to go in this third quarter. What a response there from the Huskies.
And that's the response that they wanted to see. And usually when you see that, guys are selling out for the run. You better be perfect, and you better be in your games and disengaging on blocks, or they're going to hit a long one. And right here, you should see the middle field safety. Ombre Caldwell coming down from the slot, and he just didn't go to the hip of the running back. And that's what happens. You get to the second level of the defense, the third level, you make guys miss, and now it's off to the races. Brown, their biggest back, but their most explosive, putting them on the board and making this game reachable.
So with 6 seconds remaining, we get a fair catch called at the 30-yard line. And Miami's offense will take over one more play likely remaining here in this third quarter. But just a back and forth momentum, the pendulum swinging like we talked about earlier. Again, Northern Illinois started it, Miami got it back. Northern Illinois started the second half, getting the score. Miami built the lead up to 9. Now they're still up by 3, but you kind of feel a little bit that Northern Illinois has something cooking here, especially after a couple of pretty decent defensive plays that they've made in this half.
Absolutely. At all levels of football, it's a game of momentum. And North Illinois started fast. Miami stole it. Now they're picking it up. Let's see what Miami does here.
Miami, of course, at 4-6. With this game and one more remaining, needing to get 6 wins to be bowl eligible, as Shelton gets the carry for the final play of this third quarter. Damon Taylor brings him down as we head to the fourth quarter here in DeKalb, Illinois. Wednesday night action. It's been back and forth between the Redhawks and the Huskies here in DeKalb. Fourth quarter coming your way next.
I'd love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker.
My dad served. Passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
That's a lucky kid.
USAA, it's for the military community.
Rolling stone and don't get no moss. If you grab me too close, well, I'm gonna get lost. Out ahead of my own, I don't need no boss. I'm a rover, nothing but a rover, nothing but a rover. I'm a rover.
When the journey is the destination, B&W Trailer Hitches.
On a Fansville Homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise! CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here?
Hey, go State.
You replaced me with star quarterback Bryce Young?
We could never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper, Mom. Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
You came up with Dad for me. Here you go, kid. Huh. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Hey, brother. Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
When my home smells fresh, I feel at ease. My friend Bryson over here, well, he could use some help. Pretty Litter's crystals absorb odor on contact, is 99% dust-free, and delivers right to my door. Ready to make the switch? Go to prettylitter.com.
I had multiple credit cards set at high interest rates.
Lower your interest rates with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream.
I was able to save around $450 a month.
I'm saving about $5,000.
It feels really good. Like, yes. Apply now at trylightstream.com for your discount.
Haven't had a physical since 2001. ZocDoc's here. Mom doesn't even have to come. To land a great doc, scan your insurance card. Seeing who's in network is the opposite of hard. Take control of your health by boosting your force field, the immune system. Aura tells you when your temperature is higher than normal. Live smarter, stronger, healthier with the Aura Ring. Aura.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like to have my seat?
message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
3-point lead for Miami as we start the fourth quarter here in DeKalb, Illinois. Northern Illinois with the deficit here. And you take a look at Mac Hippenhammer for Miami and that big touchdown reception that increased the Miami leads. We take a look at the Geico difference makers. You see Nevin Cremascoli. He's kind of struggled a little bit with his arm lately, but 9 of 14 in the game as Miami on offense here with a second down and 10 as Avion Smith fires it into the flat there for the reception. Tracy makes the catch. We get things started here in the fourth quarter. Miami with a 3-point lead on the Huskies.
And I like to see that from a defense right there. That's considered a vice tackle. They went to an inverted cover 2 at the bottom of the screen. They had the corner sitting in the flat there, but the corner being stout outside, the inside linebacker vicing the tackle, not allowing them to split it, was textbook, which held them here to 3rd and long again and gives them a great opportunity to get up the field on defense.
Miami on 3rd down here. Smith fires, and it's a long throw and incomplete. Hippenhammer gave it a shot. He dove for it, but just out of his reach as Eric Rogers was there chasing.
And when I saw this from afar, I thought that Rogers was going to have a chance to get his hands on that ball. That was such a long throw.
Yeah.
He had a great plant and break, breaking 1/3 the distance the ball was in the air. Long arms. I thought he had a chance to get it, but he didn't. But he still helped his defense get off the field on 3rd down, forcing this punt.
Punt is up in the air, and a fair catch is called near the 35-yard line. So Northern Illinois with the football back. They trail it by 3 here in the fourth.
At the Home Depot, we have the tools to make holiday magic, especially when it comes to getting the perfect gift. For all those project-doing, technology-loving, holiday hosting, tool organizing, woodshop working people in your life. And gifts for everyone else in between. Get Black Friday savings all through November at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
I think I'm gonna do Grand Canyon University's online program and get my master's degree.
Trata de llevar a tu familia en el corazón y lograrás lo que tú quieres. Estoy muy orgullosa de ti.
My abuelita's dream was to come to this country so her family could get an education and have a better life.
¡Ay, qué bonita niña! ¡Ay, qué bonita niña! No, así.
She and my abuela were young when they got married. Neither of them had finished high school before they came to this country. All they ever wanted was their kids to be happy and not struggle the way they did. I have an announcement to make, so I'm going to get my master's degree online at Grand Canyon University. Everything I do for them.
Do you really want to go through with this?
Absolutely.
You've always stood up for what you believed in, but this?
What could mean more than this? So, Mom, what do you think?
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Coyote Tractor, by Papa John's new Papa Pairings. Order more favorites for less. And by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Northern Illinois trailing by 3 as you take a look at Thomas Hammock, the head coach here, inducted into the NIU Hall of Fame. Again, 2-time 1,000-yard rusher here at Northern Illinois. Back to his alma mater a few years ago, being assistant in the NFL with the Baltimore Ravens as a running backs coach. Also an assistant in Wisconsin and Minnesota before coming here to take over the Huskies again. The MAC championship from last year as Ontario Brown, who just had that touchdown, the ball carrier here on first down as the Huskies trail it by 3. So take a look at Hammett, see where he's been. He was the running backs coach here from 05 to 06, and you see the time Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the running backs coach with the Baltimore Ravens. You had a nice little chat with him about time in the NFL in terms of him coaching and you playing?
Yeah, I believe that he was on that Baltimore Ravens team that beat my 49ers and us in the Super Bowl that year, so it was very difficult to talk to him. I think we have Brown down. He took a massive hit right there.
It is Brown on the turf right now over at the 33-yard line. Brown, again, remember, missed last week along with Harrison Whaley, and that's what led to Cradle getting the start last week, the freshman.
And we've already had Whaley exit this game, and now Brown is limping to the sideline, so it looked like Jaden Cradle is going to finish this game out. They expected him to get 25, 30 carries tonight, and you'll see it right there. When you go low, you have to protect yourself as a runner. You want to get those shoulders down, and it's why you start to see guys jumping over defenders going low. And you have to know that that turf right now is like rock solid ice, so hopefully he's okay to return to this game.
Brown, 5 carries, 97 yards, but 86 of them came on that 1 touchdown run. Cremascoli feeling the pressure, fires left side, throws it long, and it's incomplete. Travis was in the vicinity, but no one had a chance to catch that one.
And that time, Miami's defense just rushed forward. They play zone behind it. And when you can rush with 4 and you can win up front, the quarterback doesn't have any time in the pocket or anywhere to go with the ball. Good job of just throwing it away there and not giving the defense an opportunity to come away with a turnover.
Huskies have not converted on 3rd down tonight. 0 for 7. Dozer in the backfield, and he'll come out. He'll lay in the flat there waiting for the pass. He gets the reception at the 40-yard line. That's just past the line of scrimmage, so not much there. He was kind of the last line of defense, picks up 2 yards. And once again, the Huskies fail to convert on 3rd down. Now 0 for 8 on 3rd down. It is 4th. Now the punting unit will come on. Javon Kimpson there to make the stop.
Good job of Miami's defense of not giving up the plays downfield, forcing the check down, and then being able to rally and tackle in the open field to force this punt. And again, they're going to have good field position.
Tom Foley in to punt the football away and lets it fly, and a fair catch is going to be called here by Walker. Nearly struggles with it and takes a hit, and the penalty flag comes out, likely for the hit after the fair catch was called.
And you know what it is? Even though he bobbled the ball, you have to give him a chance to catch it before you hit him, so that's what the penalty is going to be for.
Interference, 91 of their kicking team. The 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Automatic, first down.
So you can see the fair catch. You could see the bobble, and the hit didn't give them some room. 3-point lead for Miami. They have the football when we come back.
Ah, humbug.
Happy holidays, Mr. Scrooge.
I can barely get reception outside the old town center.
You need a better network. 'Tis the season to switch to Verizon.
Tis?
Tis. You get a free 5G phone when you do.
Free phone?
Plus, Verizon gives you another great gift. A tablet, a smartwatch, earbuds.
Well, the more gifts, the merrier. For me.
Oh, Scrooge.
Only Verizon gives you a free 5G phone and another gift, like a tablet, smartwatch, and earbuds, all on us.
Wow.
Switch now to the network America relies on. Verizon.
When you get a chip in your windshield, trust Safelight. This couple was headed to the farmer's market. When they got a chip, they drove to Safelight for a same-day repair. And with their insurance, it was no cost to them. That's service the way you need it.
Safelight Repair, Safelight Replace.
Question, how's your money management game? I tried spreadsheets, post-it notes, and mental math, but could never keep up with everything. That's why I started Rocket Money, an app to lower bills, find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, and bring your entire financial picture into focus. Download Rocket Money today.
I had multiple credit cards that had high interest rates.
Lower your interest rates with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream.
I was able to save around $450 a month.
I'm saving about $5,000.
It feels really good. Like, yes. Apply now at TriLightStream.com for your discount.
Here's to going further.
Here's to a little recharge.
I do have something special. Here's to you. Thank you. And here's to me.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business in 1929, he relied on 4 important values: freshness, quality, variety, and service. I'm proud to carry on his legacy, but from a bigger space. We still freshly roast, season, and dip delicious nuts here in New Jersey and deliver them with the freshest dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families that love our products all around the country, including mine. We think you'll love Nuts.com too, so check us out and enjoy free shipping on your first order.
You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico, as we take a look at the college football playoff top 10. Just announced the new top 10. Georgia at number 1, your Ohio State Buckeyes at number 2, the Michigan Wolverines at 3, TCU at 4. What do you see? How do you think this is all going to break down when this is all said and done?
Well, I think Georgia's going to remain at number 1. They're defending champions, deservedly so. Then you have Ohio State, Michigan. We're going to play them guys next week. We're going to beat up on them. Then TCU will move up to number 3, and then Tennessee will be number 4.
You can still say we, Dante.
Yeah, we.
1st and 10 here for the Miami Redhawks. Avion Smith airing it out. Fires, he's got a man, and it is caught. Miles Marshall with another big reception there for the Redhawks. And Avion Smith had been running the football a ton. Now he's been throwing it like a pro.
6'4", 205 pounds, wingspan to be able to lay out for this ball. And again, another receiver for Miami, contorting their body in the air, coming down with the big catch. And then Smith, he's been lights out all night.
32 yards on the reception. Big first down here for the Redhawks. They have it on the 24-yard line of Northern Illinois now. Smith hands it off. Get inside the 20 as Kevin Davis is the ball carrier. About a 5-yard pickup there.
Again, we've seen Kevin Davis get the ball on the jet sweep. We've seen him take it up the middle. We've seen him catch the ball out of the backfield. And again, we see Lafayette making plays from that rover position, Husky nickel safety position.
Today's Red Zone brought to you by Verizon. Couple of trips, couple of touchdowns for the Redhawks inside that Verizon Red Zone. Shelton, the ball carrier there, not much. You're going to have 3rd down and about 3.5, 4. Ivan Davis, one that made the stop there for the Huskies. Huskies need a big play on defense here as we approach 11 minutes to go. Huskies trailing by 3. Miami looking to get back up by 9 or potentially 10. Smith empties the backfield. And Smith takes it himself right up the middle, picks up the first down, gets close to the 10. And they're going to give him the 11-yard line there. First down for the Redhawks. C.J. Brown comes up with the stop.
And this is how you want to attack a defense that's going all-out blitz. It's very difficult to fit your gaps with pullers when you have guys standing up in the line of scrimmage. Good job of playing chess for Miami. Direct quarterback run, 11-on-11 football, and picking up the first down here in the red zone.
6-yard pickup for that first down. They can still pick up another one if they can get it to the 1-yard line. Smith goes to a knee to call out the new protections. Smith hands it off. The ball carrier there is Tracy. Gets close to the 7-yard line. And the whistles are blowing. We've got a Northern Illinois player down. Appears it's Damon Taylor. Is favoring his left leg as the athletic training staff comes out. Keep it here. What have you noticed about the adjustments this Miami team has made offensively?
Well, offensively, what they're doing is box count. When the Huskies are loading the box, they're taking shots on the outside. You've seen Hip and Hammer multiple times have the opportunity to go up, catch balls. You've seen even in cover 2 when C.J. Brown came over and knocked it out. They're just more aggressive right now, and we haven't seen this from this offense. But with Smith in there, I felt like coming into this game, he gave this offense the best opportunity to make plays, to get explosives, to pick up first downs. And I felt like his best ball was the deep outside fade throw. It's an easy read. You see one safety in the middle of the field. You see man coverage, cover 3 on the outside. Just let it fly and trust your receivers. And that's what he's been doing. They've been making plays for him. It's all been on the sideline. They've been contorting their bodies certain ways, coming up, getting their hands on the ball, and getting their stand in bounds. So your receivers makes it easier for your quarterback.
Miami has a chance here to increase their lead as we are under 10 minutes to go here in regulation. Smith hands it off here. A wide receiver run. Taking a big hit down low was Kevin Davis. And he gets close to the 5-yard line. They'll give him the 6. And they'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is huge for the Northern Illinois Huskies. Coming into this game, they were 12th in the MAC in red zone defense. They were allowing points on 98% of the snaps in the red zone. This is huge for them right here to hold Miami to at least a field goal attempt. And I'm thinking that they're going to come with an all-out blitz again.
Miami 6 of 14 on 3rd down. Smith going to air it up, puts it up in the air. Collision along the way. The referee says incidental. And it's incomplete on the high throw. Eric Rogers under the coverage there. Nate Mersch was the intended target.
And I felt like Mersch was the one that initiated the contact. And it was all incidental. You see it, he's taking the defensive back to the ground. If anything, it should have been offensive PI. Good throw from Smith on the outside. He just jumped too early. He pulled the defender down, and they have to call that on the offense, in my opinion.
So we're going to get a 24-yard field goal attempt here. And that one is up and good. So Miami does indeed increase their lead, but only by an additional 3. It's a 6-point lead for the Redhawks with 9:02 to go.
This holiday season, save big on all the gifts you need for the gifts that keep on giving. Because while they have no idea what's going on here, a little something of their own will get them in the spirit. They don't know why you'd ever leave the house like this, but they'll happily hold down the fort while you're gone.
Smile.
And let's be honest, they'll never understand this whole situation. But they do get this. Thank goodness. Great prices, happy pets, Chewy.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. Precise measuring means the perfect fit. The Bathfitter tub-over-tub process means no mess or stress. A custom-made tub and seamless wall mean a watertight fit. Premium acrylic means it lasts a lifetime. And all this together means a great value. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
You called that touchdown. Saw that sack coming. Predicted the pizza tasted better than it looks. And of course, you knew the game's not over until it's over. So this NFL season, put your skills to the test with FanDuel's free games for a shot at $1 million in prizes. FanDuel, make every moment more.
Don't freak out, but you can get 50% off all menu price Domino's pizzas when you order online right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now?
Right now?
Right now. 50% off, honey! Right now! Now through the end of the week, get 50% off all menu price pizzas when you order online at Domino's.
Think outside the oven and get thanks grilling with Ace. Get a Traeger grill to make tasty turkey and desserts. This week, take advantage of great deals on Traeger with free assembly and delivery on all grills $3.99 and up.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's take a look at tonight's play of the game, brought to you by Jimmy John's. Take a look at this quarterback to receiver connection, Smith to Hip and Hammer.
Yeah, Hip and Hammer laying down the hammer, getting behind the defense, scoring the big play, and that's what they've been looking for all year long. Explosive plays, and Hemp and Hammer has provided that all night long.
These guys are the worst.
So 6-point lead for the Redhawks as they just converted a field goal from 24 yards out. So it's a 29-23 lead for Miami. And Northern Illinois, despite some of their offensive shortcomings tonight, has been able to respond. They've had a couple of really big runs. There's a fair catch called for near the 11. They'll get the ball at the 25-yard line. Start this next drive, trailing by 6.
And this is a huge drive right here for the Huskies. We haven't really called Jaden Cradle's name in a while. We've seen Brown, we've seen Whaley. They both left the game with injuries. I'm thinking that they should get back to the freshman, see if he can make some big plays to get them down the field into scoring position.
Well, there is Cradle. We've just been told that Ontario Brown unlikely to return here. Pass complete there to Thornton. As Cremascoli open it up a bit as Ryan McWood makes the tackle. First down here for the Huskies on the 13-yard pickup there from Thornton.
And Thornton did a good job of coming back to the ball. Too many times you see receivers just sit there, defenders close in on them. Good job coming back, turning upfield, getting the first down.
Thornton, the FIU transfer, making a nice play as Cradle gets the carry on first down.
There he is. That's what you want to see. You want to give him the ball, let him pick his spot, slash through the defense. There, he's just patient, clutching that ball tight to his chest and delivering a blow upon contact, and you see it.
Saunders.
Third and short here, second and short here, which gives you multiple options. You can take a shot downfield, quarterback run, hand it off.
Cremascoli back with time, fires right side. It's complete at the 40 and out of bounds inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Rutkowitz again with another big play.
And Rutkowitz is definitely a burner. The speed, averaging 16 yards per reception, and they're giving him a lot of space on the outside and a lot of respect. Good job again, coming back to the ball, catching it with his hands, and getting yards after the catch.
Javon Kimpson able to force him out. Another first down here for the Huskies. 13th first down of the game, 7:40 to play. Cremascoli back to pass with time. And was able to get the completion near the 31-yard line. Not much there. Sorahan able to make the reception.
Methodical offense, taking what the defense gives them. There's holes in the zone underneath. He's taking it on the outside up there man-to-man. He's delivering balls with accuracy and efficiency. I like what they're doing on offense right now. They didn't come out in this drive say we're just going to run it. We're going to take what the defense gives us. And they're being success, and they're having success doing it.
Salopek, the one that made the stop there. We get the handoff on second down and 6. Cradle with the run. Dow brings him down.
And talking to their coaches, they felt like Cradle was best when he attacked the defense, downhill, his slashes. And they felt like last week he took a step back with his zone reads. And I felt like right there, he didn't press it enough to the open side to set up the cutback. He cut back too soon. And that's what they're talking about with young backs in their development.
This is huge here for Northern Illinois. They're 0 for 8 on third downs tonight. They'll run it here on 3rd and 4. And Gozer able to get there.
Looks very close to me.
Needed to get to the 25-yard line. Ryan McWood making the stop.
Look, it's about half a yard short,
Yeah,
Alex.
it looks like a little bit short. Nose of the football not quite to that 25-yard line. It is going to be a 4th and 1 here for the Huskies. And are going to go for it. Cradle back in. Cremascoli makes the handoff, pass left side, and that's going to be close as they get it to Rutkowitz. Needed to get to the 25, and they do say first down. But that was behind the sticks, that throw, and the hit came immediately. That was a tough 1 yard to get there for Rukowitz.
And he's a tough receiver. It's a lot of work for half an inch. You see it making one guy miss, spinning back into the teeth of the defense, and he barely picked that up. Very gutsy call.
Michael Dow in there for the stop. So 4th down conversion there for Northern Illinois, keeping the drive alive. 1st down here from the 25. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Ryan Wood in on the coverage there.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to run the stick route. That's a tight end breaking out at 5 yards, turning around, expecting the ball, and the defense was just in tune with that. The middle linebacker didn't take many steps back. He played the route for what it was. To combat that, you can go to a shake route. You can break out. You can go up to the middle of the field, and it'll probably be open with the coverages that they're playing. But good job of executing there.
5:17 to play from Ascoli with the handoff here. Ertl there to make the stop. There is a penalty marker down in the offensive backfield. So this is going against Northern Illinois.
Holding. Offense. Number 50. 10-yard penalty in the previous spot. Repeat, 2nd down.
Pete Nigra, the center. Call for the hold. There it is right there.
Yeah, right in front of the rest, and that's just so obvious. Both hands inside the V-neck of the collar. They're going to call it every time, and those are the penalties you have to avoid, especially in clutch situations like this, when you're trying to drive to put your team up in the 4th quarter. You can't have those holding penalties on 1st and 2nd down.
So he's 2nd and 20 now for the Huskies. Huskies penalized 5 times for 50 yards in this game. Primascoli back to pass. Fires left side, and what a catch! Intercepted! What a play there from John Saunders, diving out of nowhere to come up with the pick.
And what an amazing play there. That's his 2nd interception on the season. And what they're playing over there is a cover 2. That corner is taught to reroute the wide receiver. He's taught to flip his hips perpendicular to the line of scrimmage, taking away the deep throw, coming down on the short one. And what he did there was just dive to catch the
he's not even in the picture.
He's not, and you see it. He's flying across the screen, and it's very difficult for a defensive back to make that play, catch it with his hands, not allow it to hit the ground. What an amazing play there for this Miami defense.
I think we need to revote for that play of the game. As we got a run here on 1st down, as Miami back on offense here. Avion Smith, the ball carrier.
And he's keeping that continuous pressure on the defense. And what they're playing right now is 11-on-11 football. This is why they like mobile quarterbacks. You get an extra blocker. You get guys that can make you miss with the suddenness in the open field. And it's not afraid to attack the teeth of the defense right up the middle. Miami's offenses have really come out tonight and put on their best performance of the year, in my opinion.
15-yard pickup there on 1st down from Avion Smith on the carry. 6-point lead here for the Redhawks as we approach the 4-minute mark. First down run. Not getting much there. They're just trying to eat some clock.
When we talk about situational football here, both teams, both sides will say it. 4-minute offense. You want to pick up 3-4 yards of pop. No negative plays. You want to run the clock out. You want to finish the game with the ball in victory formation. For the defense, this is when you figure out how tough your defense is. When the offense know that you're loaded up the box, when they know that you're going to be downhill playing, who's going to be most physical team in this situation? Is it going to be the defense or the offense? Let's see. We have 2 plays to figure it out.
Kevin Davis in the backfield here for Miami, and now he's out of the backfield. Now they'll put him in motion. And it's going to be Smith running it himself. Gets to the outside, gets across the 30 and out of bounds, and another big play from the quarterback, Avion Smith. And you know, you talked about this earlier, Dante, with the receivers coming in motion, looking like they're going to make a play, and wondering what's that setting up for. These last couple of plays, it's been set up for Smith.
Absolutely, because look at how many eyes are paying attention to to Davis on the outside. And what it does is it slows down the reads of your interior linebackers. It slows down the reads of your defensive linemen on the interior. A lot of times this game, they've been handing the ball off to Davis. So you get linebackers running to Davis, and you get a quarterback splitting it right up the middle. It's the chess match. And tonight, it looked like the Miami, they won.
37-yard pickup there for Avion Smith. He's been fantastic since the second quarter. As Shelton is the ball carrier now. And C.J. Brown to stop him. We get a timeout taken here. The timeout taken. It's a 6-point lead for Miami as they are driving here late in the fourth.
Rolling stone, it don't get no moss. If you grab me too close, well, I'm gonna get lost. Out ahead of my own, I don't need no boss. I'm a rover, nothing but a rover, nothing but a rover. I'm a rover, nothing but.
When the journey is the destination, B&W Trailer Hitches.
On a Fansville Homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise! CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here? Hey, go State.
You replaced me with star quarterback Bryce Young?
We could never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper, Mom.
Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
You came up with Dad for me. Here you go, kid. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Hey, brother.
Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Introducing the Workday Pant 2.0. A technical 5-pocket pant designed to feel comfortable and look formal. Made from innovative performance fabric that's water and wind resistant for all seasons. It's not just a better feel, it's also a better fit. The Workday Pant is available in waist and inseam sizes to guarantee a tailored look, so you can be comfortable and feel confident always.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go during our Buy More, Save More sale. Discover stunning, high-quality kitchens, closets, flooring, and more. This is how you wow for less.
It seems like places are giving you less and less food these days.
Yes, Mama, it's called shrinkflation. Oh, shrinkflation is just another word for robbery. But this is shackflation. What? Dang, that's huge. Extra pepperoni, extra cheese on that thing.
Next, you'll join our crew in studio as they break down the latest college football playoff picture with highlights and insights from around the nation. Don't miss Inside College Football right here on CBS Sports Network. We got 2:25 to play here. Wednesday night action on CBS Sports Network. Miami of Ohio at 4-6, trying to keep their bowl eligibility alive tonight. Trying to pick up win number 5. Northern Illinois, the defending champions, will not be in a bowl game this year, but players certainly playing for roster spots and positioning on the roster more than anything for next season in these final 2 games of the year. Avion Smith has been great here in this second half especially. He's going to take it again, brings it across the 20, getting close to the first down marker yet again. Jayden Dolphin comes up with the tackle. We get a timeout taken by Northern Illinois as they start taking their timeouts. That's their first timeout taken. Beg your pardon, their second timeout taken of the half.
It might be a little too late. We have what, 3rd and 1 here. They're trying to end this game, and this is what 4-minute football is what situational football is. 1 first down, game is over. Miami still keeps, their goals right in front of them, and they want to clinch a bowl victory, and winning tonight is the first step toward doing that.
Well, let's take a look at what Avion Smith has done tonight. Did a nice job running the football, creating plays for himself. That RPO game. It's a very different type of offense that you see with Brett Gabbert at quarterback, and he's taking advantage of it.
It is. This is more of a quarterback run, wide receiver sweep, RPO, get the ball out quick for the screen game, throw fades up the sideline, and he executed at a high level tonight. 1 throwing touchdown, 2 on the ground, but When they needed the big yards on the ground, he provided them all night.
And you could tell he's made the adjustments as the game has moved on, as he runs again, picks up the first down there, gets to the 15-yard line. They'll move the sticks. So Miami next week will have Ball State to wrap up their season, as Northern Illinois will take their final time out here. The Huskies, they'll have Akron here at home to wrap up their season.
And that'll be another tough ball game. Akron, quarterback position, skill position players all over the field. They'll come in here with a lot to play for. It's just a very difficult season for the NIU Huskies. Starting this season, they lost their starting quarterback early. They battled injuries the entire year. Coming off a MAC championship, returning 21 starters. It's just very difficult. They wanted to come here. They wanted to finish the season with pride and dignity. And they just came up short tonight.
Here are the current standings in the MAC. You see Ohio and Toledo up at the top of the respective divisions. Bowling Green right on the heels of Ohio. And you think about Bowling Green, they were right in the mix before that loss. It's kind of a surprising loss to Kent State last week that we were at. But as we've noticed covering the MAC this season, it's really anybody's game as you see the Mallory Cup make its appearance here. And Miami going to hold on to it here.
Need to go ahead and fill that Mallory Cup up with some hot chocolate. You know, pass it around to the crew. But Miami did a great job tonight for a team that, you know, couldn't consistently stay on the field offensively all year. Last in the MAC in first downs picked up. They created explosive plays. They didn't turn the ball over. They scored in the red zone. They played well on special teams. They played well on defense. This was a complimentary ball game from offense, defense, and special teams, and Coach Martin should be tremendously proud of his team.
Victory formation here for the Redhawks as Smith kneels it there on second down. And again, just, you know, both of these teams, they're kind of thinking about what could have been in a lot of respects. But one of the things I think Miami can take away from this season when it's all said and done, I mean, they can still get into a bowl game, but they've developed another quarterback in Avion Smith over those 6, now 7 games that Gabbert's been out.
They have, and he's a different style of quarterback, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And with this offense with Smith in there, it's more quarterback run, quarterback option, and it opens up the interior gaps when you have a quarterback that can attack the edge of the defense. So we saw that tonight. We saw a fearless quarterback run to the teeth of the defense. We saw him throw the deep ball. Yes, they have another quarterback when they get back in the saddle going into 2023.
A back and forth game between the Huskies and the Redhawks. Remember, the Huskies scored the first 10 points of this game. You see the Mallory Cup there, the rivalry trophy between these two teams. There's a lot of trophies here in the MAC, and Mallory gets the Mallory Cup, another one here, the rivalry between Miami and Northern Illinois. As we'll take a look at the standings here in the MAC. Updated for you. See Miami of Ohio now 3-4 in that very tough Eastern Division. Northern Illinois right there with Western right at the bottom. Toledo's already clinched the Western Division championship in the MAC. 29-23 our final score. Miami with a great second half led by Avion Smith. For Dante Whitner and our entire crew, my name is Alex Silbario. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. We now send it back to the studio with Adam Zucker, Brian Jones, Rick Neuheisel, Aaron Taylor, and Randy Cross. So long.
Alex, Dante, thank you. They already said our names. We welcome you back in. Miami, Ohio is still chasing bowl eligibility. 29-23 the final over the defending conference champs from Northern Illinois on a cold night that didn't start their way, but Avion Smith, a lot of work on the ground, and that's how they iced this one as well. BJ, Rick, Randy, Aaron, I'm Adam. What stood out to you as we watched this game unfold?
Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
185 passing, 105 on the ground. Didn't think he'd be able to pass for
a ton of yardage in the weather, but it cleared up there in the second half, and he was a dual threat, a true dual threat.
Yeah, pressed in off the bench, too.
These are the games that you go back if you're Northern Illinois and watch the film and just shake your head at how many mistakes they made, and they still had a chance to win this game. They essentially played the entire game on their own half of the field. They made mistake after mistake. They had some special teams gaps, and at the very end, they're driving, convert their first third down of the game seemingly, and throw a pick to lose it. And that's just the worst of all ways to lose a ball game, where you don't play well but still have a chance.
It was a great pick, though, by Saunders.
Well, that's been the year for them. That's kind of their year, Northern Illinois, in a nutshell. But so far, so good. Congrats to Chuck Martin and Miami, Ohio.
Bingo.
It's fun to see. I just had them a couple of weeks ago. They've been struggling. They lost Gabbert again, and Smith comes in and bails them out.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Chuck Martin. You know, they got to postseason last year. Here they are needing 2 wins in a row. They get the first one. Now they'll play Ball State next week. Both teams 5-6. Both teams fighting for bowl eligibility. Ought to be a whale of a game in the MACtion.
Yes. That'll be fun. And we love these nights. And by the way, there's a lot of teams out there tonight from the MAC playing in the cold, playing in the elements. The first kick of the night had Eastern Michigan on the road, which actually where they're most comfortable. 4-1 on the season, away from the factory, visiting a Kent State team that actually needed to win their last 2 games to get bowl eligible as well. And so the highlights from that one here. And Kent State down 7-0. Colin Schlee going for it all.
They driving, baby. Whee! Gets the ball just over the outstretched hand of the defender to Jashawn Pope. But here comes Taylor Powell, the backup quarterback for the factory, also known as Eastern Michigan. And Tanner knew he was going to score a 28-yard touchdown. But it's Powell to knew again. These two keep hooking up. 11-yard TD pass, and then Samson Evans, one of the best names in football.
Yeah? You're going with Samson Evans?
Why not?
Strong name, Samson.
It's a strong name, one of the best, one of the best.
Earlier this year, had over 200 yards on the ground against Arizona State out in Arizona.
I thought like Bumper Pool.
That's a good name. I said one. What part of
Weston Steelhammer.
Great name.
Everybody now.
Great.
The greatest football name of
Cavassier Smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
How about some snow on a Wednesday?
Hey!
Did we mention it was snowing tonight, Randy?
Oh, did we now? Sean Tyler, look at him go. 53 yards right up the middle. But Bert Emanuel's got an answer for that. You think that was good? Watch this little cutback, breaks back, and he's gone 60 yards. Dashing through the snow. There he goes. How about that?
Is that normally you say
and then Jace Bauer connects with Tyson Davis for a huge 36-yard gain through the air. Central Michigan would go on to kick a field goal. It is 10-7. Chippewa.
They still got another 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Elements. Lou Nichols, the third. We've enjoyed watching him play over the last couple years, too, huh?
That snowman looked like a disc golf target.
Man.
Yeah.
Worlds collide.
Watch out, especially when they get lost underneath the piles.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Hey, what's it like, though? Does the kid come back out in you when you get to play in the snow?
Oh, yeah. But I don't do that anymore. It's too cold. So, no, that kid is done. Done with the snow.
Based on the Methuselah beard, the kid's out. I agree.
Done with that.
I agree.
There's some money out there.
As kids, especially around the Thanksgiving holiday, remember the mud bowls, right?